Welcome back to Adventures in Stray Space, everybody. Last time, we were wrapping some stuff up. There was a lot of role play involved. Um, what else happened? You guys made it back to Tavros. We dealt with a bunch of shopping. You guys installed a bunch of stuff on your ship, as I recall.
Yeah,
Uh,
we
we,
put
a
in
pa- we put in a pattern replicator
and a gym,
and a gym.
a very
Not
expensive
just
gym.
not just
Very
any.
expensive.
You got like a full suite gym.
Yeah.
You got like
Yeah, it's full fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's full fucking sweet. You know it.
you got like uh like vid cams on the walls. You got all the equipment. You've got the glory hole booth. It's working out for you. So when we
So
session, we had found out that Jamina has been compiling information for probably at this point months about other Weapon Thane planets. Now, a majority of these are in unknown space, and it's really hard in all of the space to compile this information. However, she just got a ping. Now that you guys have a supercomputer, it sped things up for her. She received a ping. There is a Weapon Thane planet within reach of one of the newly opened gates in the new planetary rush. I do not believe you guys have gone through any new planetary rush gates, going through mostly the old ones. This one,
What was our first
however,
planet on? Was that on an old Rush world?
No, the first planet you guys went to, oh no, you are correct. It was near one of the new warp gates, and that was, yeah, I forgot. That was one near that. And that place has been declared tainted space because of all the horrible viruses there
Ah, yes,
that
of
you guys
course.
saw. Yes.
We barely survived.
Yes,
It's full
quite.
of corona.
No.
I know, it's a shit beer.
Yeah, very disappointing thing to be full of.
Anyways, so she has found the location to a new planet, and Sieg received a package from a girlfriend. And that's where we'll pick up.
Yeah, as I believe Siggy was called out, and she'll trot onto the bridge. She is accompanied by her 4 Goo Girl coterie, but even without them on board, she is considerably more full-figured now, with pendulous milkers and thick jiggly behind, and a pair of cute little moo horns attached to the top of her head, with a pair of little antennas sticking out the top.
That is
Boing,
adorable.
boing, boing.
I didn't know synthetics could take the treatment too.
Neither did I.
Tee hee.
It's seamless.
Well, aren't you just adorable?
I just want to fit in with all my friends.
Aww.
Aw, head rubs.
Hugs.
It has to be from the side, though, because she's so boobly now.
You can't make contact.
And because you guys are.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Too much beef.
Too much beef.
And when you go in for the hug and squeeze in, the front of your jumpsuit comes away very moist. With milk.
Oh, they even nice. Good job. Welcome to the club.
Moo.
Yeah, high five.
And it is fully adjustable, too. And Siggy will push her nipples in, and the boobs go down, and the butt goes out. And clap the back cheeks, and out goes the chest.
Damn.
Don't worry, guys.
Do you have the Galoshians in you or not?
No, they are next to
No, they're
her.
right there, next to her.
I think you actually beat me out on acid when you put them all back there.
Don't worry, guys. I know exactly what it looks like when Lyra and Siggy hug now. Ass chat.
Oh, do not worry, crewman Fenris. The milkers are entirely adjustable for flavor and taste.
Oh, that's convenient.
Behold.
Yeah, very.
And she will close her eyes for a moment and then squirt out a glass of whiskey.
So then, do you
All
have
right.
like
I'm fine with this
expend-
change then.
do you have like expended
great.
storage now, or
Dramatically expended storage, as you can see. Bounce.
What happens if you don't, like... Does it just build up?
Good
I guess you
question.
could just turn it off.
I look forward to finding out.
yeah? Sounds like a trial and error type thing we need to do.
So does your upgrade increase, like, other things about you? Like sensitivity, or thirst, or...
I don't know. Let's find out. And since Fenris is leaning back in her chair, Siggy will just trot up and plop the boots down on the lap and start going to work.
Oh my.
Oh wow.
Hardly. It's going, fuck. Oh, okay, hi.
Moo.
Pat her on the head while she goes to town.
If you don't mind me, I'm just going to... slide on the back here and...
Aye, aye, Captain.
Now, since this was firmware, like a hardware update and not software.
A software.
Yes. It turns out that AIs can just choose to be more sensitive when they want.
So
Ah,
convenient to be a
Very.
robot.
So convenient.
So you can just turn up your sensorium if you want, Seek.
Yeah, that seems to be the thing to do when you're treated.
Oh, you know what? I guess it would do. It would just be like you'd get like a template, like a suite of settings that just like
Yeah.
you click it on and
Yeah,
it adjusts a bunch of stuff
There
all
you
at
go.
once.
I have some presets I've
A
turned on.
preset. That's it.
Yeah, there you go.
What she received was this. Sent it to in super secret chats because I knew that Savin would have wanted to do the big reveal himself.
Now, excuse me while I go write that into Deads.
Totally.
Yep.
And then make it an upgrade for your Siegwulfe in that game.
Yep.
All right. So, you guys have a mission. Do you want to do anything on Tavros? I will tell you that this mission will likely take a very long time, so if you need to do anything, do it now.
We're going to a Weapon Thane planet. I think we're. I don't think we need.
I need grenades.
That's a very accurate statement. It's a very good statement.
Siggy could use some as well.
Surely it would be a subsidiary company, Tamuni Corp.
Oh, you're right.
So do we still have our black market connections we can use to get some fun stuff?
Yeah, they didn't go away.
Nice.
Fun stuff.
Fun
Yeah,
stuff.
there's a me and a Siduri around, so we can always get you access to the black market.
Yeah, is there any fun stuff?
Roll me.
It's been like over a month.
Roll me a data fate.
Okay. Ah,
Nothing really catches your eye. Seems to be a lot more of the bog standard illegal equipment.
what a shame.
Oh, well.
Maybe we'll have some stuff after we come back from whatever we're doing.
So, you guys gonna fill up on grenades then?
I am.
I'm good.
Personally, no. I'm not gonna get grenades.
I've got a pretty decent quantity of money, but I think any tests to upgrade my weapons now gets pretty exorbitantly expensive.
Not expensive, but you have a higher number to.
Sorry, yeah,
get.
so more challenging even. Because right now my rifle, for instance, is accurate, energy, impact, reliable.
Yeah, you have to hit a target number of 20.
How confident do you feel about target number 20?
I don't
Siggy
feel
feels
confident about target.
pretty confident. She's expertise and would have advantage from someone helping.
Yeah.
Alright. Also, this song is a bit loud. Let me just turn that down a bit. Had some Foo Fighters playing. Let's have a quick... I don't know why I went into my documents as though that would be where your game document would be.
What would you even add on to it, really?
Let's find out.
Add scatter.
It's a super
It's a
highly
butt-block.
accurate energy impact reliable weapon. So it's a rifle that just shoots a solid long beam instead that just technically does scatter by liberty of being a longer beam.
Oh, you know what? You could add on defensive, so you could use it like in melee combat if you wanted to.
I mean, I literally already own 2 pistols, 2 other pistols. I have my Glock 69, I've got the crystal pistol, I've got a knife that I hit incredibly hard with, and then I've got this rifle. So if I'm putting stuff on the rifle, I don't really want to give it a melee adjustment. I'm more than comfortable kicking something in the tit up close.
Now then you have scoped and scatter, your basic options then. So do you want to double your effective range, or do you want to make it into a line weapon?
Could put a big scope on it and make it a fucking sniper rifle.
Wow. Good job, Savin. Good job.
That's for mine.
Darn it.
You hadn't decided on what you want. I'm just doing...
Yeah. Sniper rifle, please.
Alright, so Siggy is just gonna finish adding reach to her hammer.
Sick. Oh my god, you got a little extendomanic arm. Weep! It sticks out and whaps someone.
Yes.
I mean, 20
Oh no.
seconds, I'm gonna do it just fine. Oh. Did you break my weapon?
Let's find out.
So no, I just wasted the credits. I'm sorry.
Alright, try again.
See. So here, hold on a second here. On a fail, you wasted time materials, or you can choose to add the chosen trait and the unstable trait to the weapon.
Fuck the unstable trait. Give it another go.
Alright, let's try that again. Damn it!
Fuck! Alright, another time maybe.
Siggy will just giggle nervously. I did not
that's
expect
fine.
this treatment package to affect my processor so intensely.
You'll get used to it.
I will masterfully not look too disappointed as I put my rifle away. It's okay. It's got plenty of range on it already.
Makeup blowjob?
I'm
Gets
good.
out a
rubs
small
it.
little hand player and starts playing, the Lonely Man music. Piano solo there.
The sad walking away music
Sad
from
walking away Hulk. Yeah.
Yes.
If it makes you feel
I'll give you
any
an
better,
arrow.
I don't think a sniper rifle would help you where you're going.
I mean, it wouldn't, but it's more like having it would be cool.
Tell you what, since we're doing weapon things, you want to help me out, or I help you out to try and add a impact onto this hard lightsaber I've got?
Sure.
Alright, then.
Oh,
Target number 15.
Alright, let's try it.
now
should
that
try
I
and-
remember.
Sorry, Scout.
I was gonna say I should try and put reach on my knife.
I mean, you could get like a little knife on a chain.
You can get one of those Spetsna knives that shoots the blade out.
It's true. Wait, what did
I'd
you
lose
just
it
call
though. The blade is nano fine. I shoot the blade and like it's gone forever.
It's
No,
fine.
you can see
You've got
it.
like a stack of like replacement blades. That's all. It's fine.
Yeah, just
No,
custom
you see
action
it on the
reloading your
floor.
life.
You see it on the floor, but you can't pick it up.
Yeah, that's the more the problem. Yeah, if I shoot it and I don't like jab it into something and it's just on the floor, I'm like, well, it's like I'm looking at it, but it's gone forever.
Nano fine knife. Couldn't you have like some kind of like wrist mount, like forearm mounted like knife
Waist
launcher
strap.
blade?
I could.
A
I
we
don't
strap,
need
yeah.
that, but I could.
And a Wii Sharp is what every fucking D&D character needs on their weapon, to be fair.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
true. It's very true.
No, again, if you're in a world where your weapons are inherently hilariously dangerous, you don't want them strapped to your hand in case you drop them, because that just ensures you're probably about to shiv yourself in the kidney or like tear open your own arms.
That's very true.
Like, I don't know how many times I have dropped a Wiimote, but I also know that it's been rescued by a Wii strap, but I've also gone, fuck, as it's like slapped me in the like in the little finger or in the elbow or something.
Or
I don't
like
want to lose that finger or get my elbow cut open.
Or like right along your arm, like right there.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have a slight question
Hmm.
for the DM.
What up?
What is the first cost for upgrading my chain gun?
How many traits does it have? Oh wait, cost.
Yeah,
And that's also
Okay, here's the
determined
thing.
by...
Oh yeah,
20.
yeah. How much did you pay for your chain gun?
She
Uh,
didn't. It was
what-
a pickup. It was a loot. Pretty sure it was loot.
No, it
No,
costs like
no,
thousands
chain
of credits.
The chain laser?
Yeah.
No,
I
that
thought
was
that
not.
was. I thought
that
that
was
was
a first
upgrading it.
Yeah, so that's it's like half of your weapons base cost. No, it is your like your weapons base
Nope,
cost. I think.
that's not included anymore. It's just 5 credits per existing trait.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
Oh, then I need to pick up
Okay.
a new copy of the book then.
yeah.
Well,
the thing
stop
was
making
that-
copies of the book and just look in the Google Doc.
I don't want to just look in the Google Doc. I like to like highlight things or go up to things if I need
Okay,
to.
so without trying to get this shit over so we can get going, the thing was I could add more barrels or more firepower to it by increasing the caliber. There was talk about that, but never
you
got
can pull-
anything confirmed.
You can pull out what you have right now and like putting in buying and then attaching like Reaper guns to it. Right now I think you have 3 attached, but I think they're all pistol strength.
They're 40. Yes.
Okay. Well, if you want, let's see. Reaper carbine. Oh, that's called the laser carbine in the wiki.
Wiki gay.
It's the
Mhm.
Reaper guys. Come on.
You mean the wiki, though?
Oh.
The gayest wiki that there is.
So if you have those 3 currently attached, you can buy 3 laser carbines, and then you'd have to make an engineering test to strip out what you have and then put the laser carbines in there instead. Basically, remove stock, remove covering, and attach them to the Gatling laser. Laser carbine, base price 1,000 credits, so 100 each. 100 credits each.
And how many can I attach?
At max, 4.
This gun is about
So-
to become turgid.
Oh, I already have 44. It's just that that dice goes up.
Mm-hmm.
So so 400.
400 credits, and then you're going to need to attach them. Which is
Sure.
also, I believe it's the same cost as for upgrading a weapon.
Which is
It's somewhere on the document.
100.
100. Okay. Now I need somebody that's good with this type of engineering.
Isn't that
I'm
you?
trained in it. I am trained in it, but I'm not expertise in it.
That'd be C.
Well,
Mill.
So what would the DC for this be?
How many traits do you have?
Let's see. Go check. Chain is 1, 2, 3.
Alright, so 3 times 5, 15. Target number 15.
alright. let's hit it. Oh.
Oh God.
Well,
Certainly is a 5 and a 3.
you can always add the unstable property to it to not waste all
Yeah.
that money.
Okay, never going to see Hedrah again.
I mean, I have the
Savin's having
highest
an off
probability
day.
of success, so...
Yeah.
But
He
he's
really
also
does.
rolling a lot of dice. So the dice variance is going to be there. He rolled a 13, a 19, a 23, and a 12. That's actually not bad.
Yes.
And a 34, or, well, a 27. Look at that.
Well, so did I just lose all of it, or
You lost all the upgrade cash you just spent, yes. Or you can add the
Yes.
unstable trade.
Do it. Add the unstable trait. It'll be fun.
yeah? Then I'll shoot you. Then I'll literally just shoot you all.
That's fine.
You're making... Yeah. Everything you just said made Savin turgid.
Yeah, it's a compelling argument. Thank you.
Besides, the unstable trait just makes it so, like, it's just prone to malfunction. Maybe it just doesn't
Yes,
shoot.
you don't want a fucking Shagun to malfunction.
Well, do you want to waste all that money?
It makes for an
Well,
interesting
it's
time.
that's gone. Yes, because I, unlike you, I actually really don't want to kill people that I want that I'm in group with.
Well,
Savin's confused by your statement.
I just don't understand you, but okay, that's what you want.
Yes, social competence. That's the thing.
The fuck's social competence?
So, do you want to try again?
And I have to spend another 500 for that.
Unfortunately so, if that's the number you reached out for your upgrade. You can have Sigi roll again. She already rolls at advantage with the highest bonus we have. It's just, again,
Yeah,
Savin's
but
not
I
rolling.
lost the fucking Reaper guns, correct?
No, not the...
Oh,
the
sorry.
guns are still there. It's the price
Oh.
of upgrading. Yeah, you don't have to buy the guns
Oh
again.
yeah, okay,
You
yeah,
can just
okay.
snap the guns over her knee.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you just have
The
to pay
100
5.
credits, sure.
It's not
The 100
uh,
credits.
It's not 100 credits to upgrade. It's 5 times the amount of traits you have. So if you have 3 traits, then it's 15 credits.
Oh, so... Oh. I put that 100 back, and then 15. Oh, that's absolutely nothing. Go right the fuck ahead.
Yeah, she's basically... The Reaper Carbine is a Space M16. It's really... Well, no, that's the hammer rifle, but still. Really hard to break.
Okay, go... Okay, I thought I lost the guns and 100 credits, so...
No. The guns are still there.
Go roll ahead then. Go fucking roll ahead then. I got way more to burn then.
Actually, I think it'd be more like the Heckler and Koch for the hammer rifle. Space
There you go.
M14. Huh, fair enough. There you
Yeah.
Hey, you passed.
Okay,
go.
what's
Your
that?
D4s are D8s.
Wow, that's a big jump.
You went from basically pistols to a rifle.
Well,
You've upgraded your Gatling gun from firing 45s to firing 308s. Congratulations.
We can even go beyond that, but that it gets really expensive the higher up you go. We can get to plasma weapons eventually.
So we need to upgrade your Gatling guns all the way up to like 30-06s next. And then we go to the 50s.
why would you get the
Now then you go to
30-06?
338 and then to 50.
Yeah.
All right.
I was
So
going like, why would we go for 30-06 if I would have had the 308?
I wouldn't know why,
thir-
because numbers
because-
and guns.
because 30-06 is a better round than 308.
Barely.
Right, and anyway, gun nerds, you can spaz out in gun faggotry later about this type
No.
of thing.
So, your weapon is upgraded. Are you cool with your ship? Everything that's got on it. You've got your provisions. Everything you guys want to do for this next.
I believe so.
Speak now or forever hold your penis.
I already hold it forever. What
I will
changes?
do. I will do both. Thank you very much.
I'm good.
All right. So, I suppose it is time for you guys to head out and go through a warp gate on the new planetary realm. Relatively easy to find. You gotta wait in line like everybody else. But you pop out and you make it to the other side. What do? Hang on, I'm
Well,
receiving a
right.
phone call.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I thought I just lost like, was it 500 credits
like, yeah.
straight up? So,
Yeah, no,
And that's also
that
what I
wasn't bad.
thought. But
yeah,
Oh, well.
so
I mean,
just
You're the one that-
Kinathis.
you're the one that updated the book to say like upgrading materials.
He
for
thought that,
5
that
credits?
it meant that the guns were lost too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, because that's not part of upgrading a normal weapon, because this is something straight pulled out of her butt.
Right.
Well, yeah, 30 credits, much better.
All right, I am back. So, you are now on the other side, and you are going to be making full burn towards the the space, correct? Yes.
Making sure that nobody is tailing us and shit.
Ah, sure. Do me a sensor sweep.
Okay. I assume I have help from someone doing this. So I'm gonna roll with
Hey,
advantage.
look, another space black hole.
Space buttholes. Avoid them probably.
Right where it belongs.
18.
I get that reference.
Hey, it's a Horsehead Nebulosa.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
I remember the High Wizard came from the Horsehead Nebula.
Oh yeah. Where's his
Hickory
horse
smoke,
cock,
horse,
though?
butthole
That's
from
pretty
a
much right
cup.
here.
No. With an 18, no one's following you. You guys decided to turn around and rather go to all these cool new alien planets to just fire off into the black like a bunch of nerds. Because, as far as they're concerned, there's nothing out there except for a rather large twisting space anomaly. What's it called?
Maybe it's through the anomaly. Like it's hiding it.
What's it called? Ah, thanks. I'm trying to look up a scientific journal, and they just added one of those ad blocker things where it's either disable or leave. Well, I'm leaving now. Basically, it's just a swirling nebula field that no one wants to enter. It's fine. Everything's fine. Now drive towards it. And
Oh, let's go.
make me a D100.
Oh boy.
We're feeling the warp overtake us.
Do you want demons in your blood? That's how you get demons in your blood.
I'll roll a
Okay.
D100 someone then.
Fine, I'll fucking do
Okay,
it. It's the. Oh wait, no, that's 42. Never mind.
Ah, man, if it was 42, I actually have something
Yeah.
for that. I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah.
47. All right, let me see.
Do a bunch of space Ronin come out and fight us?
Okay.
Well,
That's
a
cool.
space
Carry
fight
on.
would be cool.
All right. So, did you have like a more specific location for this planet, Jamina, or am I kind of sensing blind here?
Well,
Oh,
you're not
she's
touching anything. Yeah, I literally have all the data right here.
Are you sure we properly accounted for celestial drift?
Oh, let's see. I'll use my quantum computer head, but no, I can't really do that. It was the quantum computer that did.
All
Hmm.
right. Well, let me do some sensing around here, see if I can't match us up to it.
Sure thing.
And I will make another roll. Skill check. Advantaged. Intelligence. Expertise. 21.
21, not bad. It appears that it appears that this nebulous mass is impossible to traverse. The deeper you go in, you'd surely destroy your ship. However, there's an anomaly on your sensors. There
Yeah?
appears to be a place in the nebula that is completely devoid of atmospheric disturbances, or cosmic disturbances, as they were.
And it's inside the nebula?
More like there's a hole in the nebula.
Oh. Well, I'm no pilot, but I'm guessing that's probably where our goal is.
Yeah, it's probably in there somewhere.
I'm guessing the hole in the nebula.
Take us in.
Sure thing. I'll give it a go.
A lot of weird stuff in space.
Sure is.
Yeah, like I said before, but nobody believed me.
So before we go in there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do all power to the shields just in case something goes wrong, like say rolling a 10.
I mean, you could reroll it since it's like your ability or something.
Yeah, I
like
have
that.
a knack for success. I will be doing so.
Still all powers to shield them.
Yes, I'm still all
There we
power
go.
to
That's the
shields.
opposite of a terrible roll.
There you go.
All right, so you're gonna fly towards it.
Yep, yep.
All right. So, with a 25, you barely manage to skid to a stop as the sensors ping. And let me just do. That's all I want to do.
Oh, dear Christ.
Oh.
Oh my, what is all
Oh.
that? What is all that bullshit? Excuse me.
Bunch of Death
I
Stars.
feel like that's one of the defense webs.
That looks like a minefield to me.
It is indeed as far as you can guess, there are a bunch of floating objects in space in the place that you need to go through. So turrets or mines would be a good assumption. Would you like to make a scanning test, maybe?
Yes.
Before that, could we actually just broadcast a signal that relays us as customers of the forged people?
Sure.
We got identification. We've got identification as such, so we could just literally try that. See
Yeah,
if they'll
sure.
open a way for us.
Sure thing.
Do you want a computer roll for that?
Yep.
Okay. $26.
Oh, there it is. And there's a pulse of energy from the mines, and they all activate.
Okay. Well, that's not good. Let's
How-
see.
What would
here.
you like to do?
How wide is this? Can we go around it?
The
Doubt it.
complete.
Doubt it.
They're probably
Well, it's worth a try.
encircling whatever the fuck we're trying to get to. In a sphere.
That's an awful lot of mines.
Well, time to put my code cracking skills to the test, I guess.
Well, it was a galaxy-spanning gun-making empire. I think they could afford that.
Well, if that's the case, then whatever's down there must be real important.
Perhaps this is a manufactory.
Maybe. Maybe. Hmm.
Can you transmit a wide message that says, "Yeehaw, I want some guns, let me in"?
Yeah, can we activate the Yeehaw protocol instead?
Just tell them
We
you
were on
remember
we were on New Texas. There's no way we haven't developed it.
Just tell them you remember the Alamo. They'll let you right in.
You can do that if you want.
So I'm thinking to actually try is to put our ship into their database as like a friendly ship to let through.
I mean, the last time we tried to interface with any of their shit, it didn't work.
Well, hopefully this place is more intact. Like, we want to get in with the mission if we can.
Yeah, do we actually get like any sort of automated response back from it, or is it just that they activated?
You do not get any response back.
Hmm. Can you take us in a little bit closer?
Barely. And yeah, I'll coast slowly in.
Be prepared to
Alright.
make a full turn if these things start. Now.
Yeah.
Shields up, red alert.
Don't hit red alert, just in case. Right now it's amber. We haven't actually. No one's opened fire on us.
It's a code purple.
That's it, purple.
So, I mean, you drift in closer. Nothing happened.
All right, well, might as well try with our quantum computer to see if I can't interface with their database.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
we do have
And the
a
signal.
sort of bit of that technology of their charger.
Yeah, we have their guns. We have a gun. We have a gift gun
And a gun charger.
and a gun
And the thing
charger.
works somehow.
I don't think that's going to help us get into their database, but okay. All right. Advantaged, intelligence.
What was the name of their currency? It was
It's
pressed
like-
platinum.
It's like
Oh,
press
uh,
lithium. Something like
Lithium.
that.
Compressed lithium or something.
18?
18. So, you send a signal out to the mines. You guys have their language on file. And the mines throw back to you in a language you do not understand and have never seen before.
It doesn't look like that's the language we were being talked at last time.
Of course not. Of course that'd be too easy.
Well, time to kick on linguistical cracking then, I guess.
We got a quantum computer. Might as well give it a go.
It's worth a
Like,
shot.
we're not in a rush right now, and I'm certainly not in a rush to try and push through a mine wall to a
Yeah.
to a civilization capable of vaporizing ships with instant beams.
Yeah. To be quite honest, I'm surprised these things are even, well, still active.
It is surprising.
You know, considering they're in a nebula.
They're in a safe zone through a nebula.
I mean, yeah, but they're still probably getting like a bunch of cosmic radiation from it.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to just check and see if, like, they actually do go into the nebula. Just a little scout around while we're working on while we're working on trying to crack their language. A little scouting wouldn't.
Yeah, can't hurt. Keep our messages open, just in case.
Yeah. I guess we start.
Then yeah, I'll
doing
run a slow, careful course around the perimeter.
Sure. None of them duck into the nebula.
Does our quantum computer make any headway into deciphering their language?
This is a completely different language than the language of the Weapon Thanes. So no. You are only given like one sparse one-line message from an automated response from the mine.
Okay.
Try pinging them over and over again to try and get more responses.
You get the same automated response.
Well, maybe they're telling us welcome to planet Buttsex. Let's go in.
Pretty sure it's not.
Well, there's
Well,
no
what
evidence to confirm one way or the other. So,
What would
I feel like
any
the
of you like
mines
to make?
indicate less of an emphasis on sodomy and more of an emphasis on not enjoying visitors.
So, would any of you like to? I'll give you an advantage on it. An intelligence check.
Yes. Sure. So just a raw intelligence check?
Mhm.
Okay.
This is to remember things that have happened in literally the first session.
Alright, you said advantage?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm wondering if it's okay if we can just ask to just go on in, just slide on by.
21.
So, do you remember going to the first Weapon Thane planet?
No.
And then they were, for some reason, they were all mysteriously killed by what you managed to deduce was an equally advanced civilization.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Is this that equally advanced civilization, probably?
If you were to hazard a guess, this was probably not left behind by the Weapon Thanes because a cursory scan will reveal none of their technology.
We probably fucked ourselves by broadcasting that we want to buy from the Weapon Thanes then.
A little bit.
So we've met the competition.
Alright, what we do is we
Oh.
back out through the warp gate and then we come back after we change all our transponders.
Or, you know what, I could probably just try to do like a technology test here to change our signal to not match the same one we were putting out before.
Yeah, but they're staring right at us.
They're just, I mean, it could have an artificial intelligence in there. I mean, we did have to deal with one on the other planet, so
I mean, we have just been getting the same automated message back and forth from it. But if you want to take us back to where the mines will deactivate,
yeah, let's go back and see if they deact up.
I
It's
can't
not a
just
bad
back
idea.
up and I can't just back up and wait to watch it because we'll be like sitting in a nebula again. We have to leave completely and then re-enter.
Well, yeah, let's go.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Try and change our signal while we're on our way out.
Yes, I will do
You
that.
grab the you grab the drive shaft, and then you know the actual thing that makes your ship fly, and throw it in reverse.
Yep.
Just hear the beep sound.
17.
Yeah, you can easily throw it in reverse. You don't need to make a check just to leave.
Okay.
The check was to be because you guys just went towards the hole and just said you were flying towards it without scanning first. That was not to accidentally bump into a mine.
Makes
But
sense.
you know
we
they're there
did
now.
scan it first.
No, you scanned you did a broad scan of the entire nebula, not a tight scan of the anomalous hole. Giggity giggity.
Okay. Do you want me to make a skill check for cloaking our signal and making it look like something different?
Probably yeah. It sounds like something you need to do. Electronics, probably.
Electronics or starship computers? Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm expertise in both. 25, since I am using a ship's computer.
All right. No, you'll have someone go outside and then paint an F at the beginning of your name. You're now the Fargonaut.
Alright, that should do it. Pretty good work.
So, just everyone stay away from the wood chipper and we'll be okay.
Yes.
Guess we try going back in. Do we have to make another check for getting back in since we know the path now, or...?
No, you know where the mines are. You're not going to skid into them.
Okay.
All right. The mines appear to be, well, inactive is the improper term, but not actively armed.
Do they arm themselves if we move closer?
How close do you want to get?
I hear.
Not so far.
Well,
Can we broadcast in like every known language? Death to the Weapon Thanes! Death to the Weapon Thanes!
How about we not broadcast anything? Broadcasting something last time, arm them.
Sure, do you want to try and just find some kind of... I don't know, how the shit do you hack a thing if you don't make contact with it?
wait,
We don't need to hack it. I think if we can just
wait.
obscure our signal enough so that they don't detect it.
No, question. Are
Yep.
they crystal or technological?
Technological.
Have you tried linking up with one?
It's a mine.
Just
If you want
Yes,
to
but it
go
has-
get a normal suit on, fly out there with a cable and plug it in so we can interface with it. Go right ahead. But
Oh, and good luck trying to find a place to interface with it, because I can tell you from all of our past experiences, there
You
isn't
just
one.
fly out with the fucking tow cord and just start towing them away one by one.
okay. Let me
I mean, I didn't think of that solution, but that will probably work. It just takes
That's
a
so-
long time.
It would take us such a long time.
I
It took us too long.
do it. Do it. Fuck your challenge.
I would-
We got a magnet. We got
also-
some rope.
I mean, you
We
towed a
also
vessel
had
last time.
We also have those very small drones, don't we?
That's funny.
Anyway,
Actually,
would
yeah, that's a
also
good
like
idea.
to
Let's
come
just
back
fly
to
one of
pick-
those in there and see what happens.
Do you still have them? I thought we sold them.
What do you
I think
have?
we sold those drones.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we sold off all
But
our
we
shit.
did.
Ah.
But we did keep the bombs.
You know what would be really useful right now is Siduri's one-person ship. Slide right through all of that, no problem.
You know, maybe
How
we
about-
could. What if someone were to vac out there, attach a debt charge to one of them, and then we just fly off a little ways and then just hit the.
I mean,
okay.
What if-
wouldn't that just be the
overcomplicate-
same the same as just shooting one?
I mean, that would be
Okay.
the same as just shooting one.
Yeah, but
It
they
would
might
be.
not trace it to us.
Overcomplicated things. Let me just point out that they broadcast that. That means they can transmit a freaking signal. That means they can receive signals too.
Yeah, we
Yes,
sent one out
and we
last
tried
time, and
that.
it activated all of them.
Yeah.
No, you sent out like Weapon Thane thingies.
Sure,
They're
but if they're probably just gonna react like that to any old shit.
Well,
Yeah,
we can
probably.
just find out.
Yeah, alright, fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
We'll
All
just see if it's
I
possible.
broadcast the universal
And-
hello. I just like
So a goatsy?
I was gonna say dick pic, but yeah, no. I'm gonna
No, cats.
Gonna just-
that is true. Cats are
Yeah,
the universal
there you go.
hello. You send a Ken has cheeseburger meme from the ancient archives of Earth.
I send the drones memes. No, not just means the freshest, dankest memes in case they've been lonely out here.
Oh,
Because
the
Siggy's really
freshest memes.
consider it like that.
And they
Alright.
all turn on, don't they?
You send the freshest 5,000-year-old memes. No, 5,000 in year 5,000 memes, and none of them activate. Well, none of them arm. They're all active.
Maybe we
See?
can. Maybe we can just slide on through.
Slow
Okay.
and
All right,
steady.
wait. I have an idea. Siggy, in like pure robo binary, is going to transmit a request for sexts with them.
With the mines?
Yes. This will determine
Oh
if they're
baby, I
intelligent or
can't
not.
wait to feel you explode inside me.
I want to find
Are
out
you just waiting for
how
it to
intelligent
blow
are
their
they. Is there
load?
an AI in charge of this, or are they just responding to, sensory input?
Alright, so...
So yes, I attempt to robot flirt with the mines,
You get the same response,
which is nothing.
which
Or-
is something in a language you don't understand.
Okay, but it's
It
the
doesn't
same shit
translate
as
on your-
when we transmitted the Weapon Thane thing.
No. When you transmitted the Weapon Thane thing, they just all armed.
Oh, okay. So they're not armed, but they are transmitting data back, and it's the same string of characters we saw before.
It's presumably identification, or a request for real identification, or some kind of shit like that.
Okay, you know what? I will send them my ID.
Oh, okay. It sends you a different string of letters. They don't arm, though.
Okay, well this
They
is
don't
a good
disarm.
sign.
I send them a pictogram trying to explain that I can't
Nice.
understand them, and then I send them our entire dictionary, thesaurus, our lexicon, if you will, to try and let them understand our language.
Our universal basic.
Yeah, I send them
You
the
really make these
Oxford
things a
English
basic
Dictionary.
Learn basic, bitch.
Learn, basic bitch.
Alright, you get the same response as the first response.
Now,
Alright, they are not that smart. Nice try there.
It is a nice try, but no, there isn't an intelligence behind these. You guys
Okay.
can figure that out pretty quick.
yeah, that's pretty much confirmed. Okay, well, they haven't armed, and they did send us a different response when I sent them ID. So I think we should actually just go ahead and try to go through.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Let-
we can.
Yeah. Let's get closer and see what happens.
Let's get here.
Alright, the two in front of you arm.
Damn it.
Ah, damn it. What if we just blow them all up?
I have a feeling if we start shooting, they're all going to start coming towards us.
Do they look like they have thrusters on them?
Well, that's just what this shit does. It doesn't just sit there and wait to get blown up. Otherwise, it's the worst defense ever.
I don't
You
know,
say that, but
maybe it
that's how
does.
mines work.
That's how mines work.
Yeah, but we're on a goddamn space. We can't just also stop on a dime. The explosion of one mine tends to rock a ship into more of them. Or they're hidden, and these aren't hidden.
Oh, then what do you suggest?
I suggest either we slide through or we get real far away and detonate them. I think either of those two options is safer than just shooting at them.
Yeah, shooting at them is a bad call.
I don't want to. I do not want to open fire on these things. If we open fire on them, we may as well just leave.
I do like Operation Controlled Detonation, because it's got word controlled in it.
Look, if we're going to try and blow them up, we might as well just do the tow cable idea. That's safer.
If you can get that close to one, considering they
I
are armed and we're pretty far
I
away.
can't, but an organic might be able to. Actually, no, wait.
Fuck it.
I might be able to because I'm a robot, and I'll just look like space debris.
I was gonna say, you're mostly silicone anyway.
Yeah.
This is a terrible idea. Okay, let's do
No,
it.
fuck it. I will do it if you really, really insist on
Don't-
actually
I will-
towing
Don't.
mines.
Let's,
I will
let's
tell you,
not.
there are several solutions. I didn't leave just one.
I'm sure.
I just never thought of towing them away.
I mean,
Well-
this seems like the easiest solution, if extremely time-consuming.
To be honest, like it's hard to find a solution when there's no way to interface with them. All the languages we tried with them.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same issue as with the weapon things. It's like we have zero capability of communicating with these things.
I've tried.
Our
I've very much
options
tried.
are extremely limited.
You know, we're on a ship, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, we're on a ship, and we have a ship, and that lets us go basically anywhere in the known galaxy, right?
Okay.
In theory.
All right, and we have a sample of their language, and we can snap pictures of these things, right?
We have two pieces of their language.
So what if, instead of just butting our heads against this problem like absolute retards, we go back to Tavros and try and find an expert on extinct species and match these guys with a species and maybe be able to actually find out what language they use and, actually get a translation. Because unlike with the Weapon Thane planet, we can just leave. We don't have to just stay here.
Or, that's a good idea. That's not a bad idea. Or, I wonder if that planet we were before is still blockaded.
It super is.
It super is.
It's tainted space now.
I mean, is it illegal to go in tainted space?
Yes. For sure it is.
Okay, then the question is, how long would it take to get all the way back to Tavros compared to moving the fucking mines?
Probably take about 4 days to get back to Tavros. Probably take you a week to clear out enough mines on either side. You can clear out.
That's a lot of grunt work.
Yeah, one of these takes a lot of effort, and the other one doesn't.
So tell you what.
I just had 4 days to get back to Tavros.
Hold on 1 second here. So we're close to the mines and they're activated, right?
Right now.
What if I were to make it so that our ship's kind of like electronic presence or whatever wasn't there? Like
you want to mask us?
Yes, I want to mask us. Can I try that real quick and see what happens?
Yeah.
We could also alternatively try to calculate a trajectory through the minefield and then just get all.
There is no such thing as jump technology.
Okay.
No, I mean, go forward into this trajectory and then turn everything off.
And the mines deactivate.
Oh, thank God! I had the right idea from partially the beginning. Okay.
Which god do you thank, Lyra?
I don't know. Let's see here.
Fair.
I think the name is Philia's balls. Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, but which nut is it?
They are a kind and merciful god.
Oh, is that their names? One is called kind and one is called merciful.
It's Miss Johnson and the Juice Crew.
Fair. This one here is Chauncey and Little Wooden Boy.
That was actually a really high DC to stealth through your thing, but you guys are now stealth. You natural 20'd.
Sweet, let's go.
That was one of 4 solutions.
Hooray!
Is that one of 3 solutions
lay it on
plus
smoothness?
Plus pulling the things out of orbit, or is it 4 solutions plus pulling them out of orbit?
I mean,
you could have no. That would be the 5th. The one that I didn't think of. There's also, you could have harkened back to like the first episode and slungshot your way through and just turned everything off.
Oh, so
see, that's what I had thought we ought to do, but I figured, sensors.
But no, you with a natural 20 on making your ship stealthy, because you guys don't actually have a stealth field generator. It was a 25 to do that. Well, it's a 27.
Well, getting out of here is going to be fun, but in the meantime,
getting out is going to be annoying.
Well, no, getting out will actually be easy because you just slingshot in any direction.
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't even have to do any maths. I just have to pick a space in the web and go.
Yeah, kind of try. As we're going through, can we try and map the positions of these mines and figure out a way that
you want to scan while being
No, we want to map them with our eyeballs, looking out the window, because we're not the Empire.
Use our
Star Wars.
use this computer and our passive sensors to just count the ones around us, so that maybe
you won't be able to count all of them, but the ones closest to your ship, passive sensors can.
Yeah, see if we can just map a way that we can just
Each
run quiet.
each orb is quietly communicating to the other. So your sensors will pick up chatter. The reason they don't explode when you fly through them or break that link is because then they'd explode every time an asteroid flew by.
So just tiptoe past.
Yep.
All right, and I guess for the way out, I'll move all of these over here and turn the ship around. Boop. Boop.
Alright, good job, Lyra. I don't like the idea of having our shields inside out, but it definitely seems to be working.
All
I
right.
mean, yeah.
So, you're able to get through the mines and fly through the nebula. It takes a little while, but then there appears to be a rather large break in it, revealing a small dwarf star and a singular planet.
Oh, small
Oh.
dwarf star?
Wow.
Oh, that's not good.
That's no star.
That is that's an artificial construct.
It sure is.
All right.
Well, they had a lot of material from the fucking star, that's for sure.
Did they eat their star? That's a
A dead star is
Bad.
just So they took stuff from that.
Well,
I'm
no,
not
not necessarily.
There
Their
you
star
go.
could have died over time. That's how white dwarves are formed, from when actual
Yeah,
stars
but
died.
millions of years.
Yeah, I mean, these people could have been around that long. Who knows?
So, welcome to the rather destroyed-looking remnants of a Weapon Thane factory world.
Oh,
You are
Oh.
on the very, very, very outskirts. What do?
let's put some distance between us and that minefield.
we do have
Can we
distance
pass
between
a
it, I
scan?
think. Yeah, I'm gonna do like an intense scan on the planet to
Yeah.
see what there might be.
Sure.
Okay, advantage, intelligence, expertise. Look, I'm still stressed from making sure our ship doesn't blow up from having shields inward.
I'm gonna grab a couple of ice. Oh my god, this cocktail's warm. Gross.
I wonder what the fuck we're gonna get from here.
Who knows?
I don't know. Anything? Everything?
Fucking
Schematics,
all? I
maybe?
don't know.
Fucking all? Yeah. Your guess is as good as mine.
I don't
Alright,
know.
I'm back.
I say that definitely does look like a Bork sphere. You know, we come in
definitely.
penis, you will be ass stimulated.
That's what I'm listening to while during the session. Bum, bum, bum. So, I don't suppose you have knack for success.
I sure don't.
All right. Well, it's a big artificial planet.
That's what I
Not
thought.
exactly Earth-sized, more like Mars-sized, but still. This is possibly, would probably be one of the most important discoveries in UGC's history, but no one knows it's here.
If we ever tell UGC about it, which I don't think we really want to.
Fuck that noise, I ain't giving the UGC weapons for shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't tell any of them.
Oh no, they
Um,
already have the weapons. These are the ships.
Alright, yeah, not gonna give them these ships for shit.
Yeah. So, is there like
Oh.
any obvious defenses around the planet that look like they're gonna blow us up if we go near it?
With a 10, you have no idea. They don't have a big nipple gun, so
is it like the same kind of crystalline structures we saw before?
Nothing interacted with us last on the other planet, so perhaps we have to actually go down.
You see all those spatters of gold? Yes, those are crystals, but it also seems to be married to hard metals that you all are familiar, you know, like titaniums and stuff like that. Turns out you can't make an entire planet out of crystal.
Okay, so I assume there's probably like a ship dock.
Let's go towards one of the crystalline areas. That's their
Yeah.
jam. Maybe it's a city or something.
I'd imagine so.
Alright. I will gently coast us in.
There's probably no atmosphere we have to deal with.
All right, you can move up to 3 spaces. And as you approach, all out of nowhere, 3 shapes appear on your sensors
Uh,
Wait,
and broadcast to you.
do we understand it this time?
I mean, you have their entire language.
oh,
So we
thank God.
do.
Okay.
Alright, what'd it say?
It says Manufacturing City, Argonis 3 is under quarantine. Please turn back now.
Or ask them why.
Yeah, I will send them out a Y ping.
What? How about why are you under quarantine?
Yeah. You want to roll for it, don't you?
Mm, no.
Okay.
Biological contaminant from the great enemy has infected 99% of the planet's surface.
Let's look out the window. I don't see no biological contaminant.
You cannot see disease, Captain.
Oh, I mean, when they say something like that, I expect something a bit more fleshy, I suppose.
Biological.
I assume it would be a
contaminant is
virus.
Tell them we got space vaccinated.
Wait,
Space
weren't-
vaccination.
Weren't they,
Oh,
weren't the Weapon Thane immune to biological and viral, biological and chemical warfare?
They certainly told you that.
you know what?
They were wrong.
Can I ask them to do a rescan of their planet? It doesn't appear that there is biological contaminant.
Biological contaminant confirmed. Great enemy life forms confirmed.
Life forms. Can we do a scan of the planet to try and detect life forms?
Sure can. It's gonna be really hard to, pierce all that, but
Okay.
I will assist.
Okay. 22.
22. Well, I mean, with a scan of the planet, there are, you can scan specifically towards the city in a sweep, and there are faint life form readings, yes.
Okay. How do we want to play this? Do we want try and say we're here to take care of the contaminant?
Or
How
the exterminators were just really, really late.
Why don't you ask them for a sample of the contaminant so we can try and make a to immunize ourselves?
True.
Alright, yeah, request a sample.
Can we get a sample? We would like to provide immunization for it.
Blink, blink. And identification requested.
We have some, so let's give it to them.
Yeah.
Well, we were, don't forget to mention our credentials of going from the Weapon Thane planet of being customers and active. So
Sure, their AI had like a name and identification which he gave us. Let's just say that we're what's the fucking word? Not courtesy of sponsored.
Yes, something like that.
And we are equipped with like sealed suits and everything.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I guess we'll send them our Weapon Thane IDs and tell them we're sponsored by the one from way back then.
Identification confirmed. Honored customers, this planet is under quarantine by order of the Weapon Thane Council. You are not advised to set foot on the planet.
Can we do so anyway?
To do so would result in your immediate quarantine.
So this is what you meant by this. We might be here a while.
Yeah.
how many life forms are on the planet infecting it?
Scanning. Weapon Thane population 0. Theriov population 3.3 billion.
Wow. Okay, that's a few.
Okay, that's a lot.
Are Theriovs the great enemy?
Confirmed.
Oh.
Ah,
Quarantine successful for past 20,000 cycles.
Can I do a quick supercomputer run to figure out how long a rotation of this planet is?
Sure. That sounds like science to me.
Oh, okay. Sure.
You have assistance if your intelligence is 9 or whatever. What?
$26. Thanks, Lyra.
Nice.
good
Yep.
that you have.
No problem.
Excellent. Under the time of quarantine, the first cities in Mesopotamia were being constructed, about 800 BC. 8000 BC, sorry. So, currently, they have been here for, I think, 18,000 years?
Nice. It's
And,
honestly a lot less than I expected.
In the I can't say the word Threvarians?
Trevia.
Threvia are still around after 18,000 years.
They probably degenerated into flesh-eating barbarians or something down there, like Lud from the Dark Tower.
What if
Oh,
we
you
just
know.
tell them that we waive all liability?
Well, we'll get quarantine after
we'll
anyway.
get-
They won't let us leave.
Yeah, they won't let us leave.
How about we just ask them, what is the nature of the quarantine? Is there a viral danger, like a pathogen, or is it just like space monsters?
Nanovirus.
A nanovirus?
That would really
Oh.
fuck me up.
Yeah? It'd fuck all of us up.
I would be fine.
Oh,
Is
except for
there
Siggy,
any
yeah.
protection against it?
No, it would fuck up Siggy too, because these people were immune to... Well, maybe not.
Nanovirus, specifically targeted towards the superior Weapon Thane biologic systems. Customers
Oh.
would likely be unaffected.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice at least. Although we would get quarantined by their system afterwards.
Is there a decontamination process we could go through afterwards?
Decontamination labs destroyed.
Could we
Shit.
talk to your manager?
oh my god.
He bounces. And then they fire on us. No.
Unknown.
As they should. That's a breach of quarantine right there.
Is there any governing artificial intelligence available?
Argonus 3 artificial intelligence destroyed.
Oh.
Oh.
I would like to point at the big gaping hole.
Yeah, I mean, we
With,
can tell some shit was
Yeah.
destroyed, but
Yeah.
Local
know what?
artificial intelligences online.
Can you patch us through to them? Or tell us how we can contact them?
I think we're talking to one.
Probably.
Pausing for incredulous silence protocols.
Oh. I guess that
I was
would
just
make
waiting for
sense.
I don't like talking over everybody. You are speaking to Defense Protocol AI number 4.
Is there
Hi, by the way.
is there a way to scrub the planet of the nanovirus?
Unknown. The desperate attempt to reverse engineer nanovirus on City C. City C active.
Could you identify City C?
Coordinates patched through.
Okay. Okay.
It was
so,
indeed this one.
Wait, which is this one?
this one
There's-
or that one? Because you're pointing to
I
both
pinged
of
it
them.
twice.
You're
I'm
on
not
the GM
pointing.
layer, genius.
You're thinking, yeah.
I was on the map layer. I don't.
I thought so.
That one. Okay.
Okay. Well, if we're going to find a cure for this plague, it would be there.
What was this
Yes.
planet? What was this planet for?
Manufacturing ships.
Planetary manufacturing and processing of raw material.
Did somebody's fire alarm just go off?
Can this facility
I feel like I have
can this facility refit or repair ship?
Correct.
Ooh. Maybe if we do these AIs a favor, they can do something for us and help fix up our ship.
Maybe.
Turn
Say-
this entire planet into your own secret old world blues.
That'd be fucking awesome.
It
Be
would
pretty
be.
cool.
Say we are able to get a cure synthesized. Is there an easy way for you drones to deploy it?
Hang on, I'm trying to remember the word. Not air conditioning. Atmospheric scrubbers working at 61% efficiency. Confirmed.
Okay. Alright then. That should work then if we can get this made and have them put it through their scrubbers.
Update. Outstanding bounty of 35,000 compressed platinum for reverse engineering of the virus.
Compressed lithium.
No, this is platinum. This is obviously
No,
this
compressed
their
lithium,
larger.
whatever.
I thought this
Yeah.
was like their larger
Uh,
currency, like the copper to our gold.
Yeah, no, it's completely compressed platinum, yeah. It's like their $100 bill.
Okay, so we get some store. We get a whole bunch of store credit if we do the solid. Okay.
Yeah. It sounds like we should make our way to City C and try it out. Jesus Christ, people in my house are going crazy.
Are there
Crazy.
any active threat areas around City C?
City C infested.
Could you upload biological and technological specifications of the great enemy, that we might know them and destroy them?
Transmitting now.
Yeah, what the fuck do these things look like?
Yeah, what the fuck do they look like?
Oh,
Let me pull.
here's a
thing.
question. I would also like to request from them information on the great enemy's language.
Oh,
That's a good
I'll be right back.
idea.
I'm gonna step away for a second to go to the bathroom.
Oh, what a handsome boy. He's got a giant brain for a head and tons of tentacles coming out of it.
That's an ass crack with eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
That is...
What a handsome lad. Lass? I can't tell.
I doubt it
Oh,
can
don't worry,
either.
find a mouth and you won't care.
Oh.
Does it even have a mouth?
Well, you can just make a love hole then.
Excuse me, I'm not a savage.
That's just factually inaccurate.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I know what a Dzaan is.
I'm
The
not
Dzans
Super.
are tight.
You're an advanced savage.
I'm not
savage.
some
Savage
hut-
beyond.
I'm not some hut-dwelling barbarian, please.
Savage 2.0.
A rumph.
See, that pepper is quite slippery.
So, what do?
Well, we ask for also database or rather a complete information package on the great enemy's language.
They will forward you the Therion dictionary and their physiology. Lots of it is, of course, from the Weapon Thanes. Shoot them there. And also over there.
Can we translate the message we were sent?
Sure. Identification requested. Please respond.
And when I sent them my ID?
Unknown identification. Yeah, it was literally just either have identification or sneak past them. That's it. Very simple drone.
Where could we get ID?
I don't know. Maybe a Theriov has one when you shoot him in the head and take it from him.
It's true.
So
Or, well...
The logic stands up.
Well, you know, the horribly inbred and mutated descendants of the Theriovs who've been the Theriov war bands that landed on the planet.
So what does Arios look like? I had to step away for a minute. I'm sorry, I said I was going to the bathroom for a minute. Oh, wow. Freaky.
Yeah, they have buttholes for heads.
Yes, yes they do.
You can send their description, and from what data you can surmise from the defense AI drone. While the Theriovs managed to punch a big hole on the planet, there were a bunch that got stranded here when they released their virus, and they've basically been inbreeding for 18,000 years because there was not enough of them to sustain a population. There's only like
Fun.
a couple ships that landed.
I mean, I'm surprised there's even a population left at all, considering like this doesn't look like they have any food
What
processing
are they
on the planet.
eating? Yeah, what are they eating here?
Each other.
Food replicators are still active. Defense net.
Can we
Down.
turn those off?
Then our grandkids can come back here and deal with it.
Turn off all food replicators.
Wait, don't do that before we land.
Yeah, we might need it.
Yeah, we want Tum. I might want Tum time. Maybe they have the best like fudgesicle
we have-
set replicator ever.
Deactivation of the
have food.
food replicators attempted once every 50 seconds.
Oh, well.
You can surmise that they've been trying to turn off the food replicators and turn back on their defense systems and their gem lasers for a long time.
Okay.
Where is Defense Network?
Defense network system located in City F.
Query. With honored customer identification, DefenseNet will not target us if re-engaged, correct?
Correct.
So let's go to City F and turn on the...
Where is CTF?
I assume it's down here. If this is City C, this might be D.
Honestly, actually,
Yeah.
I think these drones came from this one, so I think it's honestly right underneath us.
Yeah, this might be F.
Why don't we
I
let
don't know.
Stray answer?
Sorry.
Inadvisable. Threat level, demon. Population, 1.3 billion.
Oh,
Yeah, any
So-
small facilities for a team of our size?
So, Stray, how much would it cost to get a virus bomb of our own?
We have a pathogen template in our whole.
how about
Oh my
no?
God. No.
I'm not
no.
about that.
I'm not cool with that.
What?
Hey, no, Siduri would totally be on board with that after what happened to her.
I'm not talking about, like, mutate them permanently. I mean, just, like, kill them all with super corona.
Super corona.
That's arguably worse.
I
I
kind of
mean,
don't want
Did,
to exist as someone knowing that I performed a genocide, whether they deserved it
do
or
you
not.
realize what's going to happen if we turn on the defense network?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
To kill everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to kill all those people.
At least I wouldn't have manufactured some kind of genocide beam or
Yeah,
poison.
instead you
know.
just turned on the genocide machine that was already there.
Yeah,
I would
sure.
also,
Okay.
That's
I would
definitely
also
better.
like to point out that none of you are microbiologists. None of you are pathogen experts, and this is only the basic building block that you have. If you were to release it
Yeah,
now,
I
nothing would
know.
happen.
Yeah, no, we shouldn't use that thing. I'm talking about, like,
You know what we should do? We should go
Warhammer bomb.
find Dr. Badger and commission her to make a
I
virus.
do
that we
not
can use on
want
that.
3.5
No.
billion BIM bots.
No.
No,
Oh, come on,
that's
why
a terrible
not?
idea.
All right,
So-
fine.
You're saying bimbified inbred alien rejects. Okay.
This just gets
God.
worse.
It's
Okay.
you guys
Where-
suggesting this.
Okay, so how about we go to City C then? Original plan.
What's the current count in CTC?
City C, 10,000.
Oh, that's
a bit
not nearly
much.
so
That's a lot.
bad.
Hey, we can gun down a modest 10,000 inbreds, I'm sure.
Look, we just get people, get some guys, get some more. We get some in the point defense grid, and we just start strafing.
That's exactly what would happen if you guys Dr. Badgered these guys. It would be bimbo mind flayers.
I'd rather not. Thank you.
No, with hard pass.
So
Just straight hard
can-
pass.
can we find the middle ground of napalming them instead of virus bombing?
So you want to melt a bomb? I mean, that's incredibly expensive, but you are technically a warship, but you'd have to have a cannon capable of mounting that, and you don't.
I mean, I'm talking about a bomb, not like a direct weapon.
Okay, do you have roughly 10,000 credits? If you want a
No.
bomb that can actually do that, then that's probably what it would be.
I mean,
Well,
we could probably come up
so-
with that.
So we don't need to do that. Like, can we have them point out where the defense facility is so we can, like, land on it and repair it there?
Well, there is the entire defense network, and long story short, you guys. Well, okay, I'll put it this way: are you sure you want to do that? Because we can
No.
always roll up new characters and start a new campaign.
I'm
I
just
would point out
offering a
that they
suggestion for
said-
doing things.
Yeah, they also said that this was 1.8 billion surrounding the area, living
Yeah.
there.
Yes, but 1.8 billion is a wide network. I'm thinking they probably have a main point for the defense facility, and if we repair at the main point there, it'll spread itself out, clearing stuff around, and then we can
Yeah,
go
I've
to
already
other
asked,
junctions.
are there any facilities that we can interact with that are on our scale?
No.
Question. Security grid network outside City C. Activation outwards.
You can ask them in people words.
You can, yeah, you can.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, my brain. Does City C have an automated network that can activate bit by bit outwards and spread out?
Negative. City C, defense network, inactive. However,
According
if one were to access City C's defense grid. One could conceivably turn it on. However, it would only be relegated to that specific area.
Could it connect with other cities?
I just said no.
Let's just start with making one safe zone then.
All right. Yes.
Yes. The place that, if you're talking about the defense grid for the whole planet and flicking the switch, I'm telling you now, I'm not going to let you do that, and I'm just going to drown you in dudes.
So back
This
to
is the
napalm
campaign for
Okay.
being drowned in dudes, though.
Okay. So let's just go to City C then, since that's where we can make the cure and we can turn on a defensible point.
Yeah, let's start with one thing, and then we'll work our way.
So do
Question
we,
for the things. There's not a defense grid like weapons. Do they have robots on the planet's surface, say like in an armory somewhere we could turn on?
Defense drone bays destroyed.
Damn it.
Where are
Orbital.
the defense drone
What
manufacturing
about
facility?
let's try finish. She said something about orbital.
Orbital drone facility online. Population 0. Weapon Thane 0. Theriovs.
Well, shit, let's go there.
to get some drones?
Sounds like a start.
Wait, did
What
you
other
say-
orbital facilities are active?
Researching. Calculating. 1 out of 55.
So just the drone facility.
Correct.
All right. Well, shit. Let's go to the drone facility then and get it working or whatever.
Yeah, all right. Now
It
we're
is
making some
already
progress.
working. That's where these guys came from.
Well, still, we could make some ground-based drones.
Don't believe they have the materials for it, do they?
No. So,
Well,
if you
City
guys
C
want,
it is, then.
I'll just tell you what happens when you land there. It's a very nice facility. There's a bunch of crystals and stuff, and you can mook about. But for the most part, this place is already running on complete automation. The AI there will inform you, and the same AI you've been talking to, that the entire area has managed to keep clear of Theriovs because they hold the greatest power of all, air power. However, in the other parts of the city, drones cannot fit, and the Theriovs went to ground.
Is this facility... So this facility is not capable of manufacturing ground units?
It is not. It's going to be... This facility, you see like this tower up here? It's going to be one of those. It's basically just a big tower with circling drones.
I see, I see.
It is
All
a
right.
safe space if you just want to run there and just hang out for a while.
Well, to City
But-
C.
The drones will inform you that now that you have touched down the planet's surface, you have been infected with the nanovirus, and you will not be able to leave until the retroviral is administered.
Can we
What
fly
was that
around the
about an
planet still,
orbital
though?
station?
Hmm?
So it's fucking... It's not an orbital station. I was lied to. It's a big goddamn
I said it was a tower.
You did not say that until
You
afterwards.
said it
said
was-
it's an orbital
Orbital
station.
station.
I did say orbital station? I thought I said tower.
No,
Oh, it's a
you-
tower.
no.
But if you guys don't want to sit down at the tower and you can just fly around it, you can.
Then yeah, no, let's not land on the tower. Then we know it's a tower because we don't want to get infected yet.
Okay.
Like to keep our options open here.
What options? Do we have option of
I mean,
City
we
C?
have the
That's
option
it.
of leaving. That's an
We do.
important option. Like I know as an adventurer, it is your deep instinct to just beat your head to death on something, but we can leave if we want
Oh,
to.
okay.
Let's
all
let's
right.
get the data on this nanovirus. We can go to someone who can probably produce the quote unquote cure or to this retrovirus.
Yeah, can we ask these drones to get us we need to get a contained sample of this virus.
So, like when you go to the bank and you just put that little tube in, it goes shoomp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would like the
I-
drones
that
to
would-
dock with us and give us a sample. contained.
Or if
please.
anything, they could literally just give us a schematic because those samples get turned into, you fucking guessed it,
Yeah.
shit that turns up on a computer.
I mean, sure, they can just give you the schematic.
Great.
Yeah, sure.
Of the virus?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Let's
Can
go
I-
see if we can figure out a cure to this.
Can I try and make sense of the virus since I do have medicine trained?
No.
You mean
This
we
is
need
far beyond any of your capabilities.
Is it a mechanical virus or is it a biological virus?
I don't know.
This-
I'm not allowed to try and find out.
I already told you what it was. They're
You told us a
swarms of
nanovirus.
nanobots that they're swarms of nanobots that tear your
Okay.
body apart from the inside out.
Oh.
We did not know that.
No.
You told us a nanovirus.
That's what nanoviruses do.
That's not
Can-
what a nanovirus is.
Okay, hold on. Shh. Are they hardened against EMP?
Yes.
Damn. Do they have any sort of wireless connection? Like some sort of networking?
No.
Hmm.
Yes, this is okay. So, this is a nanomachine virus. It basically just infects you and just makes more of itself and just turns you into gray goop and not the sexy kind.
Yeah, exactly. And now I'm trying to figure out, like, how would we disable them?
Unfortunately,
Well, if we go to
EMPs won't work.
Tarkus and get some gray goo, some
'Cause the-
sexy gray goop.
The guys who created weapons already tried EMPing themselves.
I mean, yeah, that's not surprising. I just wanted to confirm.
So,
No,
How about we go to the retrovirus facility instead and see what we can work there from an actual facility specialized in
We
it?
might not figure out, and then we're stuck.
If we go down
We as
there,
player characters know we can't get stuck, but us as actual characters in the game,
I mean,
there's
bullshit,
no way
we
any
can't
of us
get
are looking.
stuck.
yeah, no.
We
if
can
if
die
go
down there, my
Yeah,
friend.
this
If
is
we
also true.
if we go down to the planet, we are not allowed to leave.
So, perhaps... Actually, you know what? No. Do we have extranet access out here?
oh no.
No.
I mean, you could fly out and then make like a day and a half burn back, and you'd finally be back in range.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if we could find some sort of synthovirologist to take a look at this for us, maybe cut them in on a slice of the action, we could get a cure before we land. Or we
Or,
could...
just not need to tell them anything, just see if they can
I mean,
point us in the right direction.
yeah, sure, if they are nice and work for free, but,
No, we pay, of course.
yeah, if we have enough money.
Yeah, I've got at least 1,000 credits sitting around that I don't mind spending for the great cause of making back 35,000 space bucks.
To be fair,
Okay.
their currency is all but useless to anyone other than the Weapon Thane.
I have an idea.
Planet. Mm-hmm.
Wait, I guess we wouldn't really have any way of knowing about that, though.
What? Sorry.
We could go, like, if we go get some sexy gray goo from Tarkus, like a big vat of it, and then just dump it. What if we get the nanovirus to the nanobot goo to fight the nanovirus and
I
take
have
it
not
over?
thought of that solution, but it's hilarious to me.
Then we would
I
just
mean-
have an ocean of sexy gray goos all over the planet.
So
This would also disable the Theriovs.
Exactly.
I'm into it.
so we're making a lot of assumptions that the gray goo nanobots can be these apparently super highly advanced things that we can never ever
Well,
really
they're
know
not
about.
super highly advanced. They're just
It's
very
not-
specialized.
It's not you that can never. It's only you that can never ever figure it out. This is highly advanced xenotech, and you guys don't have skills in this.
Yeah, what we need to do is either come up with an incredibly hilarious solution that Stray likes, or go talk to an actual expert in this field. Or we could land on the planet and hope we don't die to 10,000 Theriovs living down there.
Let's go find an expert.
To be fair, the drones will let you know that City C is basically the size of like New York City. So, I mean, they're probably all spread around or in just one location. Just avoid that location.
Let's go find an expert.
Or find a bunch of goo bots.
I mean, that plan's awesome, and I like it a lot.
And it is far more in keeping with the spirit of this campaign.
Yeah, it's a very
Yeah, I'm
in-universe
down to plan
solution.
with that.
Just torpedo the surface of the planet with the torpedoes.
We have
open up.
we have a torpedo bay.
You
We
do?
have torpedo launchers.
You guys have played Half-Life 2, right? You know when they put the head crabs in there? You do that, but with Grey Goose.
They
Yes.
just slam out.
Okay. All right, let's go get Grey Goose.
Yeah, I'm down with
Yes.
this plan.
Yes.
Okay, I would also like to hear Adjatha. Is Adjatha alive?
E.
What's Siduri's take on this?
I don't have the slightest idea. This is precursor technology with hyper advanced nanoviral gray goo apocalypse level events. I'm more in the bounty hunting category. I kind of have to leave these high tech solutions to you guys. Maybe if we can find a leader to these people and track them down and talk some sense into them, but the chance of us passing for those things are slim to none, and there's an awful lot of them. So without a lot of study and research into finding out how they communicate and their social structure and their priorities, I mean, this would be an anthropologist's wet dream. But for our purposes, I think that's probably outside of the scope of how quickly you were hoping to get upgrades and get out of here.
You know, that's actually a good idea. Gray goo armor. That would probably be like a body shield against the virus.
Also, Lyra, what I meant was even at a natural 20 for any of your skills, there's no way you're going to be able to figure this out. You have to be a specialist, like a doctor in the field.
Some checks are just not allowed to roll for.
Yeah. And if you guys want to make Grey Goo armor, that is totally something you can do. It's this thing that exists in the game. So if you want to have a waifu that's also your armor, that's fine by me.
I mean,
Yes. Yes, I do. I very much want that.
So, for the second time, you guys have thought of a solution I didn't think of. So, would you like to turn the ship around?
Yeah, I guess so for now. We've got the schematics too, so it's like if we can't, get our hands on
Some Grey Goos.
on Grey Goose, we can just literally go to a pathologist expert in their field and pose them this question, like $1,000.
I would
And-
probably be more than that, but
We could also
Even if we-
try and find a anthropologist or some sort of xenohistorian to tell us about what the fuck these things are.
and if you just end up hiring people onto your crew, then they have an investment into not spilling the beans either, because they get to take in a piece of the action. Just
So if we find a xenobiologist or a pathologist and they're hot, then we're set.
yeah, you just sign
Mm-hmm.
an NDA, and also it's a space future. Literally everyone's hot, except for all the aliens that
Except
you
for
find.
the poor people.
Except for
Wow.
the poor people.
No,
The
have,
Yeah,
you,
no,
poor.
we're after people with formal educations here, so we're
have you even met the
Yeah, you're
pores?
right,
Like,
right.
there's Embla, but she's still super cute. Even though
you're
she's
just
a
lucky.
God, I hate monkeys.
Yeah, she's just lucky.
Alright, so gonna peel out of the system with a promise to the defense AI
We'll
that,
be back.
you know what? Back lickety.
Yeah, let's
We got
just
an idea. Let's
turn it all off and slingshot
Yeah.
through the field.
I'll just literally pick an
Does
access to
sound
the
like
web
it.
where we don't bump into a thing.
Sounds like piloting test to me.
It sure does, doesn't it?
Sure does.
What's the last that happens? We just crash into a bunch of bombs with no power or shields turned on, right, guys?
Well, I mean, shields are still on. Like, you just
No, they won't be if
No.
we're all turned off.
Your shields will. I mean, your ship's actual shield plating will be on, but your energy shields, no. Everything's off.
okay.
Yeah!
All
That's
right.
why we're
Alright.
really careful about calculating our trajectory.
No, fuck that. I just pick the most open bit, just gun it, and then turn everything off. So we zip by real quick.
All right. I don't have an interim map for just sitting halfway to Stargate. Are you? What are your guys' plans?
Let's get in range of the extra so we can make our queries, and then we travel to meet them. That way we're not, like, sat around waiting when we get there.
So, well, my question is it Grey Goo time or is it reverse engineer time?
I
Or
want
is
it
it
to be.
both time?
I want
I
Grey
want-
Goo.
I want it to be Grey Goo because that sounds like more fun.
Yeah, that
It
sounds
does.
like way more fun.
Okay,
Let's go to Tarkus.
I would say that we don't access the extranet until we're by the gate itself.
That's a
We
fair
don't,
point. Okay,
we don't
yeah, well,
pay.
we'll get back to the
Exactly.
gate itself, and see
You don't
about.
want your secret rumbled. I get it.
Yeah, that's a very fair point. And yeah, let's make some queries into. God, I don't know. Whatever passes for permits pertaining to Grey Goose.
All right. Grey Goos are a thing. You guys
Nanomachines.
can figure out where they come from, and they're hanging out on Tarkus. Are you guys gonna be going for a scientist as well, or?
Yeah, we'd like to find a
We may have to reprogram the Grey Goose.
some sort of
Would you like to
cyber
hire-
pathologist and a xenoanthropologist.
So, would you like to hire them on as crew members, or would you like to contract work them?
Crew, I think.
Yeah, I think crew would be a much smarter
Both of them?
choice.
Yeah.
If we were to just hire them as contract, could we get them to sign contracts saying like they can't disclose
NDA.
whatever we find? Yeah.
I mean, we could, but there's nothing wrong with crew because then that's an NDA that assures itself. Instead of us just constantly wondering if we get sold out to the UGC, but for 20,000
Yeah,
credits. Which
like
they
the
totally
amount
do.
of money we could potentially make from this place is basically unfathomable. So
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal, so we do want them to be on the hush-hush about.
Yep. Though I will point out that I already did think of that, so there's enough AIs around, so you can't just start stealing stuff. But the thing
It's
is,
true, we don't want to be shoplifters. Shoplifters get vaporized by the crystal laser.
Yeah, they do.
or just get swarmed by infinite drones.
I mean, how many drones do they have?
Basically infinite.
Well, why the fuck aren't they fighting?
Well,
They
they're
can't go down where they are.
I tell them
Airstrike them.
They're,
It's not like there's any weapon thanes to hurt.
They literally can't. The drones can't shoot through what the.
It's
the
because
weapon things outside.
all the monsters went underground. They're playing Metro, and the drones are not.
Yeah, the Xenos went diggy hole.
So if they have resources for effectively infinite drones, right? Can we
Correct.
convince the security drones to just reprogram their manufacturing capacity?
They don't have any. Oh well, right.
Apparently they have infinite drones, so
Also, we
can we
have
get
a
them to
pattern
make some combat
replicator
units?
on our ship.
Yeah.
I'm
Could
not
we
sure
get
what
a-
you're asking, Savin.
Could we get a pattern for a drone?
You'd have to purchase that.
Yeah, no, what I'm thinking is if they can make infinite drones, why can't we get them to reprogram their actual manufacturing base to make ground combat units?
Because that's not what that facility was meant for, and you're also not, like, a weapon thing. You're a customer.
I mean, once we're inside the facility, what are they going to do to stop us? Because apparently they can't shoot in here.
I mean, their defense net is still online in that area. That's why there's no one there.
But we were allowed to land.
You'd be allowed to land. They wouldn't shoot you because they think you're customers.
Yeah, and then while we're in there,
If you try to tamper with their systems, they'll shoot you.
but we'll be inside the facility.
Yes,
We
but
can't
the
stay in there
facility has
forever.
its and the facility has its defense grid still up. I'm not sure how I keep having to say this. Like, their internal turrets are still active in that area.
Okay, I see what you're saying. They have turrets in there.
Yeah,
It's not just
like,
drones.
you know, yeah, it's not just drones, but the thing is, the turrets aren't ambulatory. So,
Program them to being Meals on Wheels. Just you know those little domes that they get in the roof.
they're little disco balls that vaporize you.
Oh man, Disco Death does sound pretty cool though.
Alright, so, arguing with me aside, are you hiring on 2 permanent crew members?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Sure. Are you still going for the same kind of quality and assurances that you have with your ship's psychologist?
We
Yes.
can't. Are we sure about this? We can't really afford to have like 3,000.
Well, these
credit.
guys aren't coming in for credits. They're coming in for share the action.
Well, I mean, they're gonna be paid too.
They will want half up front, but if what you you can tease them with it, and then if what you promise turns out to be what they want, then hell, the amount of papers they could write would make them legends within their field. So
So
We're
how
gonna
much
pay
is
them in
half up
exposure.
front in this case?
We're gonna pay them in exposure. Oh my god.
But wait, they wouldn't be able to really write papers on it because they'd have a non-disclosure agreement.
eventually, and they're also talking about they don't need to write a paper. You don't need to tell people where they found what their paper was written. They can just say, yeah, I totally figured out this nanotechnology all on my own. Pretty crazy, right? And then just sell it to Xenogen.
Yeah, rock and roll.
All right.
Wait,
start counting.
wait. If they're gonna be selling shit that we get patent and royalties on, is that what you're saying?
Hang on. I needed to count something. Turns out it's 57. I need 2d57. And what were you asking?
Well, since they were like going about, oh, this nanotechnology shit that I found all by myself, and like I'm selling this to this, that will get them a nice chunk of constant cash. Correct?
Yeah, which is why you're not going to be paying them 1,000 a month for them to stay on board.
What? And no 1% fee for us?
I mean, the trade-off is letting them be on board and doing the thing, and if anything comes from their research, then you guys will be the first to get it.
Okay, that sounds at least good.
So if they
The
figure
fact
out
that we
some
would
sort
just
of...
hold their asses. Yeah, the fact that we would just hold their asses around poles and feed them all that shit, and they just get money.
I mean, you'd get the fruits of the research. So I need 2 separate rolls of 57.
On it, Chief. Nice.
Okay.
Is one of them named Cass?
No, no. All right. So before we roll for this. I have a question. What is the alpha to beta ratio of Dzaan?
A lot. There's a lot more betas than there are alphas.
Yes, I know that.
Let me look
that
in the
doesn't help
codex
me.
real quick.
I think it's honestly like 5 to 1 or something.
No, I think it's closer to 10, but let me look real quick. It's not in their codex. Oh wait, no. Fen told me it was about 10 to 1, yeah.
Alright, roll me a d10.
Oh boy! No, I feel like Lyra should be the one who rolled, or not Lyra, Philia should be the one to roll this.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Am I
Do we
rolling
get
for
another
it?
alpha?
It's really funny to me that you guys actually rolled Dzaan for one of them. Yep, it's a beta.
Oh.
So, there is a beta Dzaan nanotech scientist. And
Someone's moved up in the world.
time to start counting. And
That's Jesus Christ.
I have no idea what this race is. What is this?
Write it out.
No. I've decided no. Roll me a
Okay.
D57 again.
A D57.
Okay. 45.
Thank you. And oh, Isula.
Wow.
Yay!
Nice.
You know what? Savin, it's yours. Token her up and slap her down. That'll be your. You wanted a. What was it?
Oh, do you want me to get you like
Nanotech. It was a
Wow.
nanotech one, and what was the other scientist you wanted?
Xenoanthropologist.
Okay, your xenoanthropologist is going to be a Sula. Savin, do you want it to be your Sula?
Which Sula is... Oh, well, she's a half Sula,
Yours.
but, yeah, sure.
I mean, same thing. Half
Well,
Sula.
No,
I
wait,
need to
no.
make-
Mara's a big, beefy muscle brain. Nah, it should be Azra. Clearly.
Well,
she was a xenobiologist?
She's tied up in Steel's
Yeah.
timey-wimey
I know
too.
she's the same
Yes.
token.
just, hey, Kinathis, throw me a shark token. You got
I was
it.
gonna say that we have a gajillion
You know,
sharks.
I have a lot of sharks that could be token.
Okay, well, we're going to go back to the main page. Just grab one, and I'll give it to you.
Oh my god! I mean, I don't have them. I don't have a bunch of tokens. Man.
I mean, Stray, if you
I
just
can
look
make that
in
happen
shark
immediately.
in my
Okay.
token
Yeah,
collective.
just look up shark in the. I assume that's. Kinathis already had that. That's what I meant.
That
okay.
one.
No, why
Oh,
would
Oh no,
Keen
no.
have a token on that?
Keena's got the Shirk album. It's great.
Yeah, I know, but I also just assumed because he was also DM'd that he also stole all of Savin's shark token.
Keena DMing. That's cute.
I did that once
Hey.
for almost for like 100 sessions. Okay,
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was
It was
great.
worth it.
And now
Oh.
no one's gonna do it again.
there's
I
no
caught
time
every
slot.
session.
Missing it.
There's no time slots.
Okay, now the other one was Dzaan. Do we have hey Savin, did you ever token up that one rando beta Dzaan?
Fucking the Bun-Ausar? I don't think so.
No, the one that I think Adj drew that one, didn't she? Didn't he?
I don't know.
Wait.
Did Adj?
Adj, did you you know that one beta Dzaan that Steel hangs out with and meets like once and then fucks in the jungle?
Oh, you
The
mean
spy.
the Steel Tech one?
Yeah, Steel Tech one.
Millie.
Yeah, we basically have no Dzaan art other than like that and what's her name. So might as well just use that for now, right?
Yeah.
So did you ever token up Millie, Savin?
Don't think so.
Okay. Well, does anyone have her art on hand? So I can token it up real quick. Oh wait, it should be on the wiki, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Turns out there's 2 Millies in the game, and the one I looked up was the fucking New Texan one. It's a GIF.
There's so many names, and there are even more because it's an alien situation. You can just come up with Zabadabag, but so many names end up getting repeated or almost repeated.
I know, right?
Yeah, there's like
I
3
mean, like the human world is full of, that crossover of names.
but
It's
they're
because they're
all
made up
rather-
of sounds that sound really nice to say out loud.
But they're all like she's a whole Dzaan, but she has a human name. Oops.
Also, hey, look,
PC
is the
art.
random token is the Robo Shark.
RoboShark. RoboShark. Alright. Do you
I
guys
always like
want
that
that as
shark.
your token?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good joke.
Thank you.
Map. NPC tokens. And aren't Sula very
Big.
Greek name based, right?
Oh.
No, wait, no, that's
There's only 2, and they're not really based on any.
Yeah, they're just Feruz and Azra, so...
The sounds seem to be a safe play.
Fen doesn't really do the whole name based on culture thing.
I just started
looked up an
writing one,
alien-
but
I
it was
looked
like
up-
it was like a French-ish kind of
I
sounding
looked
name.
up an alien name generator, and this is the
Oh,
first one that
boy.
came. This was the first one that came up. Amazing.
No, that's her name.
Nice.
And
That's
her
name.
favorite pastime.
Hello, Anil.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Anil now.
oh
I'm
my!
sorry, guys, but I have to fuck this shark.
Oh no, I'm so distraught. So, how are you going to fuck her?
Could describe all the positions?
Is one such position going to be Anali?
It's I'm just
I don't know where to go.
you guys.
Rest in Pupper Scow.
Alright.
No, I got the coronavirus because I can't breathe.
So Dr. Anil is your xenobiologist.
Did she minor in proctology? Just as a joke?
Alright, and then we'll go to
She just keeps not understanding why people make this joke.
She turns out she's an anal virgin. She's like, why does everyone make that joke? Oh, honey, please. Oh, sweetie, baby, no.
It turns out that if you slip into her vagoo, she just yells wrong. Alright.
Have you ever tried doing it in the other hole? No, why would I want to get her
Get
pregnant?
pregnant? You mean 7.jpg, which is the name of that fucking reaction division's file name?
So the token tool will not do that. Surprising no one will not do GIFs.
Do
Hook me
you,
up with the image, I'll cram a token on it quickly. I've still got borders open.
Here you go. Alright. While she's doing that. So while that character is being tokened up, are y'all gonna fly on to Tarkus?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I want some Grey Goo.
Sounds good. All right.
We may have to reprogram these Grey Goos.
You mean
I
rape
don't-
program?
I don't have
Yes.
Tarkus brought up because I never expected you guys to fly to Tarkus. And I don't want to spend the next 15-20 minutes being silent while building something, so this is what we call theater of the mind.
Oh no.
Okay.
So, you go to Tarkus, you land, everyone's buzzing about how the planet was saved by some hot spacer who jumped off planet. Oh, thank you.
Cool. Good for them.
And you can head out to the outside of the ship and start scavenging about for Grey Goose. For the most part, you guys aren't really going to be attacked. I'm not going to attack you with, like Raskbell gangs because, I mean, look at the Raskbell gang, look at Jamina, and then, chain gun. Pretty easy to figure out what's going to happen.
Yeah.
In the game of, galactic rock, paper, scissors, chain gun wins.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Also,
How are we going to attract them? Do we just wait?
Wait, what do you mean how?
how are
I
we
will
going to-
walk over,
okay.
unzip you, and push you
Okay.
at the
How
wasteland.
about-
I wonder what we're gonna
okay.
do.
But a better question: how are we going to contain them?
Okay, that's a
I
good question.
gesture at your suit.
Yeah,
Just
that's a good
zip
point,
it back
Ace.
up again after.
Because I feel like we're going to need a lot of these. Like we
We
need to
are
fill
going
the
to need a
whole.
lot.
Buy a
That's
bunch
fine,
of
look.
extra bodysuits.
Well, Siegwulfe likes having Galoshians
You're
inside.
right.
I imagine the Grey Goos aren't that different if you've got
That's true.
storage space for them.
Hell yeah.
You're right.
Load me up, baby.
That, and I'm sure we've got like an empty, just like fuel core container now. We're just like load them up.
You're right.
Then you go like, oh, please don't load that one in the ship. We're not powered on fuck as much as we'd like to be.
So, is it just me and Kina that want to get Grey Goo armor, or does anybody else want it as well?
I'm not sure how we even would get that. That's like a special thing.
We're gonna reprogram them.
Program one.
I'm good, thank you.
I
It
want
sounds
there's any-
complicated, and I don't actually think
What?
I'll be able to concentrate on my job with a sentient glued to my dick and balls.
If there's anything I'm good at, it's reprogramming things.
Well, question, what
wi-
good
without
would it
think-
do?
Without thinking, I gave you the A gang. If you look over at your doctors, Amala,
Oh,
Anal,
nice.
and Agathi.
Oh, nice.
We gotta call AAA, and then it's just one of us just balls deep in a room full of nerds.
It's true.
When you have a problem and you don't know what to do, just call the A team. Dr. Anal, Dr. Amala, Dr. Agathi, coming to the rescue. 18 song.
Okay. So, it's load up Sigi with a bunch of them and reprogram some for suits for me and you. Then
I have a question. What would they even do?
that's a good question. Stray,
What?
what would Grey Goo armor do?
Well, we'll figure it out in a bit, but for now, you need to get them first. I mean, sure, you could get a handful, but this certainly sounds like a persuasion test. Oh, I need to open up someone's sheet that they're not doing anything on.
Go ahead, go for mine then. I'll close out of it.
No, I just opened Abraham Prism's one.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to click around on someone else's sheet. So,
Okay.
you can make a performance, and we all know what that means. A persuasion, and athletics for you strength-based people who, want to bang that booty real good. So,
Let's see.
one of those three. You guys can make it a group test if you want to
How
increase
about-
your odds.
Electronics.
So you just gonna run up and just shove in your USB?
Yeah.
Sexy. So we're getting back to that good old-fashioned AI bonding.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll accept that. Yeah, why not?
All right, excellent. Let's see if I can rustle me a goo.
Plug in your Cat 69 cable.
All right, yee-haw.
Sorry,
Oops,
Sensory
no, squirts out.
overload.
you miss, and instead, when people look over, Sieg has a gray goo with twin dicks just buried. Yay!
Yeah.
Does the would Amazon endurance count for?
Yeah, would
Yeah.
that give us a
Amazon
advantages?
Endurance will give you advantage on your athletics test for just banging a bunch into submission.
Would the pheromones that we have from the treatment give us like a advantage on persuasion?
If
Persuasion.
they
these
were
days?
not nanobots, then no. Then if they were not nanobots, then yes. But they're nanobots. They don't care about your pheromones.
Oh, okay.
They don't got things like lungs or a vascular system.
Oh, okay. All right.
15.
So I have advantage on athletics. You said.
If you want to do that, to just keep fucking them into submission and just roll a bunch of them onto your ship.
Yeah. Why not? That's my best check at it. Since I can't really do the whole plug in the USB to people. I'm not proficient. Turns out I'm a real quick shot at the Grey Goo.
Nope.
You forget these
They
Grey
just
Goos have already been
shoot your
inundated
goo.
in steel. It's almost as though some kind of iconic super sex soldier has already waded through them all.
So that's 2 failures so far. Philia's made 1 success. Anyone?
Roland,
that's what I was
hang
saying.
on, Roland. I'm getting Roland out here to help.
Riola?
Riolan.
Okay. It sounded like you said Roland, and I couldn't
I
figure
forgot
out.
that her name.
I heard Roland
Rio.
too.
I thought there was an I there. So her stats are just all 10. I can't.
Well, they aren't because the fucking
The
sheets
character
don't.
sheet's a piece of
don't
shit.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, but that's all I got though. I don't know what her actual like.
Her stats are all 14.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
So does somebody want to help her get goos? You know, to get her advantage in some way? Actually, wait. She's a hell borker, isn't she?
She already has advantage if you
Yeah,
guys want her to do it that way. And she's totally down for this. This sounds fun.
Yeah, is she like proficient in athletics, by the way? Oh, what? Oh boy, wow.
Oh,
Okay. 2 successes, 2 failures.
Oh, I was working on her earlier. My bad. I mean, I guess my good.
Yeah.
Rion gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah. While they're fucking Grey Goose, I'm gonna go make some calls out to our soon-to-be doctors.
Sure. All right. Yeah. You will be able to meet with them, and both will agree to meet you guys on target. What you guys, cloak and dagger as it sounds, pretty sweet, and you guys have a fairly honest reputation.
Cool. I'm glad we have an honest reputation, even if we aren't very honest. We're like, all right, and now we're going to keep
All people really know about you guys right now is you flew off and saved a space station, and then you flew off and saved a bunch of people from getting fucked forever, and then you flew off and saved and helped out New Texas.
That is true, actually. I guess we do a
It's
pretty
very
solid
true.
reputation, all things considered.
Should you give the Dzaan beta warning that we have a Dzaan alpha on board?
No, why would you do that? Why
I
would
would
you
I would warn
do
her.
that? All right.
Well, and then as the chat is asking, doesn't a crit count as 2 successes?
Is that a thing in the rules?
I
It's
mean,
whether
like,
you want it to or not.
yeah, that's usually how like Savin runs his skill test, right? Savin, you usually have like a crit success be like 2 successes,
Yeah,
and a crit failure be
That's how I
like
run
2
it.
failures.
because skill challenges aren't actually a thing in 5e.
Yeah, fair enough, but that's still Okay, so you're now three successes, 2 failures. This is all depending on how much goo you want to get on board. So the more successes you add up, the more goo you get.
Start rolling, people.
I mean, yeah, I've already rolled, so
Then you've got what Jamina then for athletics or some equivalent if she wants to wrestle, and I think I've nicked Siduri to help me for sending messages out to nerds. That said, we have a whole brothel. Maybe they can. Maybe we can help them tank aggro too.
yeah, that's a good point.
So, question, what do you mean with wrestling?
You could just wrangle some goose by semi-force.
Oh, yeah, but I'm much more proficient in dexterity than strength.
Well, big shrug.
I'm just saying you have quite a few now, but you can still stack up more.
Do we have enough if we wanted to like make 2 sets of armor and get
Hang
like
on. Roommate was wondering if I wanted pizza, but I have burrito.
Hmm.
I was about to say, surely your roommate should just know that you want pizza, but that's a good point.
Man, I'd love me some pizza.
Alright. So, anyways, yeah, you have a fair amount now. You don't know how many you'll need to gray goo bomb the planet, but you know, the thing about gray goo is if you just keep fucking them, they eventually split into more.
This is a very good point.
Look, for the
So
journey
if you
back to that station, we just, throw our brothel at the Grey Goose and set them the challenge.
Oh God, you want to get our ship overrun with Grey
Yes.
Goo? That's how you get overrun with Grey Goo.
Yeah, exactly. And then we send them all out of the airlock. It's all good.
Don't melt the airlock.
We don't have the airlock, obviously, but you know what I mean.
No, you can you just land on the planet, sit back, relax, and
Just
sip
open the
cocktails
torpedo
for a while.
bays. Just
Load them
shoot 'em
into
out.
torpedoes. I feel like even if we do this, like it's gonna take a while for the Grey Goose to consume.
Yeah, we probably don't want to land. We might want to leave them there and then be
We'll
like,
have-
okay, that'll get to
we'll-
work. We'll catch up with you guys later.
If
We'll
you get
come back
low
to
enough, if you get low enough to safely unload the gray goose, then your ship will get infected by the atmosphere.
Torpedoes it is.
So it'll be an exponential rate once the Grey Goo hits it, because once you add on more, it's just going to keep adding on more.
It's still a whole planet though.
Oh,
It's gonna
yes.
take it's still gonna take weeks.
That's fine. All we have to do is prove that it works, and we won't count as under quarantine, right? We just
Yeah.
take a Grey Goo bath before we leave.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
said, it could be that we'll have to spend a couple days on the surface while our initial landing zone becomes quote-unquote clean. So just make sure that you bring some fancy drinks to enjoy while we sit on the porch sipping mint juleps.
Yep.
As far as I know, you're gonna go to City F, lay down a bunch of gray goos, and then cleanse the area and turn on the defense grid. That was the plan.
Yeah.
City C, yes.
City C or City F?
Whichever one had the defense grid.
City
C
F.
has the retroviral.
No, we want City F for the
Yeah.
defense grid.
Yeah, City F is the one we'd have to land in. If we wanted to turn on like the big defense
CTF
grid.
was the one. Yeah, CTF was the one also with 1.8.
Yeah, that's
billion
great. That
ones.
means the Grey Goose will multiply even faster.
Yeah, but here's the question: will they consume them?
No, they will fuck them.
No, that's yeah.
They will disable them.
They will fuck the creatures into submission.
They will, yes. Providing the creatures can be fucked.
And then
Provided-
you'll just turn
Life
on the
finds a
defense
way.
grid and kill them all. And then they'll just keep multiplying because they're going to eat all of the nanotech in the air.
Hooray!
This is fine. I like
Yeah,
this
this
idea. We're
seems
gonna
fine
make
to
a
me.
We're gonna make
Oh
a
my god, you
civilization of
guys
Grey
are gonna
Goose.
make a gray goo planet. That's what's
Yep.
going to end up
Yay!
Yes.
I see no
the
downside
nice
to
thing
this.
is, we like those Grey Goo will probably get more intelligent by liberty of being surrounded by
All right.
like
Yeah.
artificial intelligence generation. I
Before
can't
we
wait.
torpedo them down to the planet, in fact, before we unleash them, like start multiplying them on the ship, we need to reprogram their neural net to view us as friendly. Or,
That's the plan.
all right, just making sure.
I mean,
That's
that's
real
part of the
sure.
reason. That's part of how we're gonna get the Grey Cube armors.
Okay, I have a slight question. Why do we need to torpedo them? Can't we just, like, drop them off a giant container or something?
Well, whatever. However we do it, we just need to drop pod them down there.
Yes.
Torpedo,
I like
whatever.
the
It doesn't matter. They're
drop
robots.
personally.
If you send a container of them and it goes through the atmosphere and burns up, then all of them will die. You
Yeah.
need something hardened to be able to drop from orbit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so a drop pod
Okay.
or a torpedo.
Or we just
Well,
go
then
down.
there's a question. Those Weapon Thane drones, what's their carrying capacity?
I guess we could
Just
ask the
send them
drones
with
to. We could ask the drones to land them. I guess.
Hey,
Or get them-
we got retro nanotech right here. It's nanotech that eats nanotech. You'll love. I mean, technically they can do that. They did that
exactly.
for you when they gave you. Oh no, they didn't do that for you. They didn't give you the sample. They just broadcast it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, these
schematics.
These are weapon pods.
Oh, okay.
Well, great, because we have a weapon.
Just spend 100 credits on a fucking
Yeah, yeah.
torpedoes already.
I will literally put the money in, and I will make sure that they are as phallic looking as possible. Like, I'll pay a bunch of these
Oh, you wouldn't need to pay.
wandering foot lizards to, like, you know, spray paint some lewd designs on them. And we're going to call this one the Analiata.
Why can't you just do that yourself? In fact, you could just ask Siggy to, do some mechanical tests and make them look like you're dropping dildos from the atmosphere.
Whee!
We're dropping butt plugs from the atmosphere. Yep.
Yeah, no, I
We're
like
going-
drop plugs.
Yeah, I like Adjatha had a real idea. Good idea. A plus. He gets 3 flute bucks.
Nice.
Congratulations.
I'm afraid that we haven't figured out anything they're redeemable for Edge, but they're probably useful.
Inspiration, probably.
We don't need
Actually,
inspiration in this
if you
game.
guys go through all of this, yeah, you'll get inspiration by the end of the session. So,
Nice.
Okay.
all right. So, we're finally off of Tarkus, right? You've got your goos. You've thrown them into your brothel. All your mind-broken fuck pets are having fun with them.
Yeah. So, I guess I need to take a sample and start reprogramming.
That does sound like a thing to do. Yes.
All right. I have Van from somewhere, right? Somebody want to help me with this?
I mean, you can. Oh, yeah. You don't have the doctors yet. You could wait.
What do you
Till
mean we don't have the doctor shit?
They're going
Yeah.
to travel down to get to us. Like, they'll take an extra day or two. It's cool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You guys are flying from Tarkus right now back to Tavros. They're both on Tavros.
Yep,
Yeah,
they're meeting us there. No.
Yeah, I'll just wait
no.
till we get them, and then I will have their assistants to make it.
Are you
Yeah.
sure
Yeah, I
you
have
don't
an
want the
expert in-
doctor to do it instead?
You can give the
I
doctor
had-
assistance.
I have expertise in electronics and starship
do you
computers.
have-
You do it then.
That's. I
Yeah,
am.
I don't
I'm saying
know
like
why this is.
The
I want
nanotechnologist has a 1d20, 2d20 d1 plus 10.
Hmm.
barely beats me out.
I say we do it ourselves
to
and then
you.
impress her, because it's probably gonna get harder the more Grey goo there are, and we're making.
Oh,
What you think while they're on our ship,
they
we'll start
meet
multiplying.
So they meet, and
Yeah.
then she's gonna have disadvantage, and then I need to roll something for.
It's okay, Strays just decided this is how it's gonna be.
But I mean,
No, I'm not doing that. All right, calm
You
me
do
down.
your roll. This is
Yeah.
presumably the Dzaan, not like immediate. I can't.
Yes. Don't jump to conclusions.
I heard the muttered words disadvantage. I'm like, hey, that's her roll to resist attack.
Okay.
That's not great.
She's not resisting the dick.
Do I have to roll
she doesn't-
something?
No. She doesn't immediately throw herself on you, but her face flushes and she kind of tries to stay on the opposite side of the room as you. And what's your passive perception?
My passive perception. How is passive perception calculated?
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom, assuming you're proficient in the perception skill. Otherwise, it's just... Actually, no, it's 10 plus your proficiency plus perception.
Oh, oops, that's the wrong one. 12 then?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Whenever she thinks you're not looking, she's just staring at you. She's not great at this job.
Someone's got an admirer.
Beta Dzaan
well,
are just such
someone's-
sluts.
I mean, they really, really are.
They know what they like.
I've read the introduction to Millie to what's her name. I know how that goes down.
Yes. It's a lot to like.
Oh, I can't
So,
wait for that.
2d10 plus whatever you said. You got advantage from Dr. Adjatha.
Okay. I mean, if she has a plus 10, then I guess I'll assist her and...
Yeah, no, go ahead and do it yourself. She'll help you out. She's a little distracted right now. She don't want to... she hasn't even set up her lab yet. So, your equipment, your rules.
Okay. 26.
There you go. Well done. You reprogram all the gray goos. Give me 100 credits for butt plug drop pods.
Done. I'm to
Alright.
pay that out my own. You see me? I can't seem to get my wallet out fast enough for how stupid this idea is. I'm excited to be a part of it.
I love it unconditionally.
Okay. I didn't even really need to make... I didn't even need to do dynamic lighting at the beginning of the session. God damn it. Fucking hate dynamic lighting.
Just don't do it. We
Alright,
have dark vision.
so you guys have run out of... Yeah, but the thing is, even if you do have dark vision, I need to put dynamic lighting off so you can't see the entire map from the first room.
I know. I'm joking, Stray.
Alright. So, we're going to... you guys are going to expend 1 fuel core by this time, and then are you guys going back? Just full burn?
Back to the planet?
Mm-hmm.
Making sure nobody follows us. Stealth.
So
Don't forget that.
just make
So-
sure we have 2.5 cores left then?
No,
Since we
you have 2
started-
cores left.
Since we started with 3.5?
Yes, we started with 3.5.
Oh, okay. So, going
Yes.
back.
Make sure we're not followed.
Sounds like whatever it is for Starship Stealth to me. Sounds like Lyra.
Is it? Yeah, it is Lyra roll, isn't it?
Yeah, unless you want me to slingshot us through again.
Well, no, to
It's
make sure people
not
aren't
be followed.
following us.
Oh, alright.
Which, I mean, it can probably be if you wanted to do some crazy maneuvers.
I could probably just lose a tail if we have a tail.
But I guess
Someone remind me to... Hey, Kinathis.
Yeah.
Once each session, Dr. Adjatha needs to make a disadvantage will save.
That sounds great. I like that.
sounds great. I'll get the patch ready immediately.
So,
We need to get a
Stealth
spare
time?
suit.
Yeah, stealth time.
stealth time.
24.
Stealth time is go. Now, piloting.
Rock and roll!
Okay. And so, both doctors are immediately agape at what they're seeing. You're
The shark is
fairly,
agape for more than one reason, I'm afraid.
you're fairly certain the Dr. Anal has creamed herself.
Nice.
Dr. Dr. Adjatha is just standing there with her DSLs just hanging open.
You just say,
Pretty shiny.
like in the movie, welcome to Weapon Thane Park.
Actually, now that you've done it a few times, Scow, and you know this area pretty well, if guys are gonna do it again on the way out, I'll give you advantage because you've done it twice already. You know what you're doing.
I'm already doing that shit at advantage. I'm an ace pilot, baby.
Oh, okay.
I've
Never
actually
mind.
done that 3 times. So far.
Yeah.
All right.
Or
So
4, actually.
Now, first time was a stealth throw. I didn't have to do a test.
No. The
That
first,
was off
like
screen.
adventure 1.
Oh,
was
right, yeah, I
fire.
had to do slingshots for that as well. Yeah, no, I'm quite good at blindly slingshotting us through shit.
all right.
Just
So-
add a +5 instead.
Boop. Friends are back. Welcome back, honored customers.
Hello.
Roll the comms over to our nerds.
We have brought a counteragent to the nanovirus on your planet. A retrovirus that eats it.
So soon.
Request permission to deploy.
Hold. Scanning. Do you resist their scans?
No.
Nah, we can
That
even
sounds like a
probably
bad
send them
idea.
a schematic, right?
Yeah, we'll in fact send them like the data packet on the Grey Goo.
Yeah, that sounds like a decent enough idea, so they have what it is.
Sentient Gestalt. Permission granted.
Drop the plugs!
Who
And,
gets to hit the button? Everyone scrambles for the button.
Once you tell the Grey Goose what's going on, they are 900% on board. You're telling them that you're going to put them in a giant butt plug, send them on possibly the coolest roller coaster ride ever, and then an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Except for enough goo for the 2 suits. They get to stay with us.
Oh!
You'll have
Don't
plenty
worry, they're
of
gonna
fun
be
with us.
permanent crotch buddies.
You're gonna get to know me
Yay!
real well.
And so you guys don't have to commission different art. I mean, these guys can just end up looking like your suits.
Hooray!
Because, you know, they're nanomachines. They can just change their pigment. And that actually happens in the game as well.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa! Alright. So, yeah, you guys don't need to make a roll. You guys just kind of hang out over the security place and fire your goos. What now?
We shoot our goo!
You
My
shoot your
dude.
goo, my dudes. So, my dudes, you have shot your goo.
It's the name of this episode.
I mean,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, there we go. So, what do you do?
And that's the end of the session.
Yeah, we just put our feet up, pour some drinks, and 69 for a couple days while the Grey Goo
Yeah.
take over the planet.
I think literally
I
chill
will
on the
tell
planet for chill in space for a couple of days.
Oh, it's going to take about 2 weeks for the goos to assimilate this, the first city. It's going to take a long time. But
Okay.
Ah,
they can decontaminate and assimilate the first area.
Yeah, if they
Sweet.
can just like, if we can drop them near the
You can drop it right
the
on top.
defense tower, yeah, and then
yeah.
if they can just clear us a landing zone, then we can go down and get the grid working again.
I
Mhm.
like the sound of that. Yep.
I would suggest, well, the Weapon Thane drone, the AI, will suggest that you wait until the area has been decontaminated, otherwise you will be under quarantine on the planet for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we can wait a few days while I decontaminate that first area.
No, it's not a few days, it's 2 weeks for just
Oh,
this one city.
2 weeks for the...
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we need to be able to
Okay.
pass through quarantine. Okay, that's fine.
Speaking of which, I guess I owe
Yeah, that-
Dr. Amala her 1,000 credits, so let me just deduct that.
She will thank you and give you a rub between the ears.
Ah, yes.
I'm gonna roll to flirt with
Fucking
doctors.
rubs.
Sure.
Also, this this is also City F, the biggest one with
Yeah,
the
City
highest
F.
concentration.
Mm-hmm. 1.3 billion.
I feel like I should get to know the was the Dzaan one named Adjatha.
Here,
Savin?
I'll put you guys back on the main page while this is happening, and we have 2 weeks of you guys just sitting in orbit.
Yeah, I think I should get to know Dr. Agathi better if
well,
Philia wants to name.
Fenris has already spoke up first, so
Okay, yeah.
Fenris.
I mean, I don't think I want to get involved in the mess of potentially stealing a beta away or having to barter for a beta's time. So yeah, let's go with Dr. Anal.
I'm sorry,
The,
Scott, if you want her, you can go for her first.
The slab meat Sula.
Yeah.
She works out.
She works
Hey,
out.
did you know that we have a really great in-house gym?
Full
Oh, yeah,
sweet gym.
It was part of the package I sent.
That was part of the package, yeah. She could be found when she's not being a nerd, working out. It's pretty great.
It's not enough. Better.
Hang on. Well, she has to do her thing. Let
Okay.
me open up this again. And what is... Alright.
All right, let's do this then. Yeah.
There
Okay.
you go.
And also, yeah.
Okay. She is going to... you're going to find out... Well, actually, let's roll for it. Roll me a d2.
Sure. One.
Nope. Girl Dzaan. She wants to. She definitely wants to take your schmeat for.
Dzaan? I was on the.
no, sorry, Sula. Fully girl Sula. No.
Cute. I am
It's not
okay
enough
with
for
this.
Well, she's like 9 feet tall, or like she's
Yeah.
a giant.
I'm okay with this.
Sulas are very, very large.
Gonna be
Especially the
pounded
women.
into the bed.
Yep.
So she's going to pick you up, throw you over her shoulders, and take you back to her corner.
I look confused for her, like, why am I so used to this?
Just gives you a pat on the butt.
Gee, I wonder
All right,
why.
fair enough. It's just like past one in the hallway. Stop. Salute.
All right.
Nice.
Yep. And it turns out let's steer into this kid. Super into butt stuff.
Hooray!
Loves it.
Hooray. Good for you.
Afterwards, you guys, as part of your your cooldown refractory period in between her mounting you again, she'll pull up a hollow suite and hand you a... She is also a nerd.
Fair enough. I probably get utterly destroyed every time I play a video game that isn't a racing.
Oh, who knows?
Yeah, you probably get destroyed when it's not a card game. Mm-hmm.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, okay, maybe I'm really, really good at Tragic the Gathering Arena.
No, you're playing Call of Valor with her right now.
Oh, shit. I'm terrible at shoot 'em ups.
All right, let's go back to the weapon thing. So, 2 weeks hanging out. I will say that basically just drifting, or you can just cut the engines in orbit.
Yeah.
So you don't have to burn through fuel. You can just use your impulse thrusters to get you around. So you're not going to burn up any more fuel than need be.
Okay.
Sure. In fact, can we ask some of these drones to do, like, a lazy tow around the city so that we get a cool view of everything?
If we go
I
into
mean,
the
they'll
city,
inform you that to get a lazy tow around the city, you'll
No,
be
no,
within the
I mean
quarantine zone.
the planet, sorry.
I mean, sure.
Nice.
Actually, could I ask we ask the drones if they have any spare fuel rods or something that could be used as
No.
fuel?
They don't know what
No.
fuel
I have a
rods are.
better idea.
Boo.
Hey, how about this? How about we get a shopping list? Because if we clear
Oh.
one area and then drops the goose on the other one and have them reactivate the counter, we're getting the bounty, remember?
You already
Yeah.
shot all your goose,
We
my
are-
dude.
Yeah, we kind of already shot them.
Yeah,
We can make more.
but we still... Yeah, but we still... Here's the thing. We're still getting the bounty because it was... what was it?
Yeah,
You're still
for
getting-
yeah.
for
Yeah,
You're
so-
still
so-
getting the bounty,
Yeah.
yes, but also Savin, you can make more, but you already fired your drop pod.
Yeah, so you want like a catalog then, essentially.
yes, we shop it. Yeah. What we
Okay,
can buy with sweet moolah.
It's
okay.
true. We can make
Well,
we can make all.com.
I'll make you a set list later, but a lot of these things they have to offer are ships, and they're not available to purchase because we already agreed that you guys aren't going to get more ships than this. However, there are upgrades to your ship, such as a gemwork lattice that will help absorb and refract energy impact when your shields go down.
Yes, absolute yes.
Stuff like that. So I'll make up a list of things you can buy in between sessions because I don't have it to hand right now. I didn't think that the solution would be this easy.
I mean,
But the
and
thing
true.
is, it
You
was way too funny.
underestimate-
It was way too funny
Yeah.
for me to not be able to let this happen. Because
As-
after
I appreciate
after
you.
we're done
Yeah.
with this entire planet will be goo.
Gray goose everywhere.
Can we just like end the campaign here? We just let's dive into the goo planet and live here, just surfing on the sea of goo forever.
No.
You
No.
made the goo world. Like
the
eventually,
thing, though.
if you keep it a secret, a few hundred years from now, they'll probably apply to become part of the UGC as the goo hegemony.
Yes.
I'm fine with this.
Let's do it.
Here's the thing. And we are their friends. Remember, all of these fuckers are programmed to see us as their friends. And then imagine that evolved program.
You're not friends. You're super best friends number one.
Yeah, please.
Exactly.
That's the name of the protocol.
See?
Listen,
So not only is this the most advanced fucking weaponry planet in the entire UGC or whatever, right now, they're fucking hooked to us as like, oh, that's our best friend.
listen. Even
Nick,
if
my
they
best
look,
cousin.
even if they look into the background of the collective consciousness and realizes that you reprogrammed them to like you, they'll also be like, wow, we lived on a shithole and they picked us up and put us on a planet with basically infinite food and really advanced technology. Man, these guys really are our super best friends number one.
Yeah.
Damn right we are.
We're here to help.
We uplifted a bunch of you.
We uplifted
Yes,
the gray
you
goo.
just-
Good job,
You
team.
just- all right, yeah. So we will end up drawing the session to a close here as 2 weeks will pass. What?
It's kind of hoping to do. Yeah, it's fine. We'll save it for next session.
What do you want to do?
I was doing something with the other doctor, Gathia, or whatever her name is.
Right. First, you want to do your first among betas thing.
Yeah, get to know her better and screen her into this and whatever. Work her in.
Sounds like a performance or persuasion to me.
Yeah. And I will do a persuasion because I'm good at persuasion.
No. She is fighting her own beta instincts right now,
Don't worry.
And she doesn't
Powerful instincts.
and she doesn't have disadvantage against you because you're not a
I
designer.
mean,
I
do you-
know. I'm just getting her, working her into it. Just trying to warm her up a bit to it.
Okay.
Do you see the size of these horns? This keratin here? That's just like a.
Yeah, you see that stuff? It's fantastic handles.
Just a bunch of squirming. So, at the conclusion of this session, you guys have uplifted the Grey Goose, And, you know, with the anti-agathic treatments and all that stuff that goes around, you can possibly still all be alive. Well, Siggy, most definitely. All still be alive when in about a couple hundred years they apply for status as full sapiens after they devoured an entire planet's worth of
Knowledge.
nanovirus. Nanovirus stuff, and then just hung out as quote unquote honored customers of a Weapon Thane planet. Congratulations, you did it.
I'm very proud of this solution.
Yeah,
did it,
I
guys.
think
Good
I'm
job.
just
I
going
guess-
to permanently archive the 3 maps I made with that were full of the guys who are about to get shotted up. And yeah, you have completely circumvented the Therioth threat by just bombarding the planet from orbit with sluts. This is 100% why I wanted to run this game.
Well, I mean, we were told basically we
You
can't really do that.
underestimated our stupidity.
I mean, you used your horniness to win, and honestly, I'm proud of you guys.
In true D&D fashion, the greatest threat to us was not the enemy, but a door.
Yep.
All right. And before we end, maybe something to think about. This was one of the most advanced civilizations ever known, and they had an entire lab specifically made for retrovirals and, you know, things that change people into other things like horrible pieces of goo. Might be able to find something there.
Yeah, there's
But-
a lot of things that are going to be worth
Nice.
investigating on this planet.
love to
Elbowing Siduri for
investigate.
this one.
Well then, you guys will be able to get paid. You guys will now have 30,000 compressed lithium, which you can use to trade with the Weapon Thane AIs for upgrades for your ship. Very odd ones indeed. And on top of that, you guys have left the minefield fully intact. So if anyone were to follow you, they'd likely just blow up.
Hooray!
All right, so I guess I'll archive that page. Next week, we'll come back once 2 weeks have passed. City F has been cleared of contamination. There won't be really anything for... I won't even have you guys get to the map to switch on the defense grid, because if there are any aliens still there, they've been completely overwhelmed by goo. It is all goo now. The street is goo.
Okay. Combat would have been fun, but okay.
You
I know.
you all avoided the all the
I know.
combat I had set
I know.
up.
I'm delighted.
I know.
Anyway, if you're watching at home, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for Borks, and maybe a wish will get cast. Who knows? We'll see you then. Have a good one.